Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, friends. Welcome on back. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And welcome to some more Stardew Valley Expanded. Chat, how long do you usually shower for? What's your usual shower length? I ask because I think I take like freakishly short showers. Like, at least recently, I used to take like a bit longer showers, but these days I feel I want to see what people's average like shower. 10 minutes, 7 minutes, 15, 10, 10. Oh no. Wait, I am a freak. Okay, 5 max, Icarus. You're in the same camp as me. My average shower length as of late has been like 3 minutes, I want to say. I get in, I wash my hair, I wash my body, and I'm freaking out there. I'm out. Like 5 minutes is generally like my max. Obviously, the length of your shower does correlate somewhat to like the length of your hair and your usual just like shower and skincare routine. Depends on if it's a hair day or not. That's fair. That's very fair. You have long hair, so washing and conditioning takes a while. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. You just chill in the shower and think. I mean, that's valid too, honestly. I'm not saying that like a short or a long shower is inherently good or bad. I just think it depends on it depends on the day, it depends on your personality, it depends on your body, it depends on a great many factors. I could be a speedrunner. Fastest shower percent? I mean, I guess you'd have to define what actually constitutes as a shower, right? Because you could like argue something is like a 1 second shower if you just like run through a stream of water. I don't know. Half a second. You'd have to put some solid like boundaries on it. Anyway, that's my shower thought for the day. My literal shower thought. Anything else rattling up in this old dome of mine? Oh yeah, I learned something the other day that it's valuable information, I think, so I want to share it with the masses. Yesterday, I was like searching something on Google. And anytime you search something on Google, at the very top of these days, you get the AI overview. And I don't know what it was about yesterday, but I saw that and I was like, I don't really want to see that anymore. I miss the old days of Google where you had actual like information instead of like AI, which is usually okay, but it can be hit or miss for sure. So I went to the settings to check to like disable the AI overview because I thought like a normal website you'd be able to choose to enable or disable that sort of thing. And no, it turns out Google doesn't let you actually disable that. So I was sad for a moment, but then I dug a little deeper, and it turns out if you do whatever search you want, so you search like, I don't know, freaking what color is a potato, and you can either prepend or append, so put at the start or end of it minus AI, so minus sign AI. It'll just like not do that. It'll just, so you have to do a few more keystrokes, but you can do minus AI and it won't show the AI. Yeah, the code thing. I think it works on like quite a few different websites, but I didn't know you could do that for Google. So I've been doing that lately now. Since I learned that, I've just started to try and get in the habit of incorporating to muscle memory that you just add minus AI at the end of a search, and it skips the AI over you. There you go. Not worth it for you? It might not be worth it for everyone. It might not be worth like readjusting your muscle memory to incorporate that into your search capacity. But I don't know. It is for me. I'm sick and tired of the AI overview, man. I'm fighting back against AI. I think it's taken over too much of our lives, and I'm like, you know what? I take me back, man. Take me back. It's good in a lot of different circumstances, but we're overusing it. Have I seen your crepe tips? How could I miss them, Dronic Moon? You inundated me with wonderful crepe information over on the Discord. I don't know if I'm going to be making crepes anytime soon, but if I do, I know where to look. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, honestly, those tips made me kind of want to take a crack at it. Either way, I digress. That's my tip for you. I also have some fan art to share with you. Inundated? Inundated is not a bad thing. Inundated is totally fine. I like being inundated with information because I like learning. It can be overwhelming sometimes, but not in this case. In this case, is fine. You're chill. I've got some fan art to share with you, though. Check this out. Bam! Pinglers, are you in chat? You are in chat here. Look at this. This is so freaking cute. I love this, man. This... It heals my soul. It heals my soul to look at the cute little :3 garlic. Seeing Chloe sitting there talking to it. It's so cute. This is like something of like a storybook. I love it. Hello, garlic. If you're not caught up with Fleeting Farm, this may be strange to you, seeing Chloe talk to just a little bulb of garlic, but if you know, you know, man. For the jokes asked for this one in Sousa's text, all credit to them. I don't know about all credit to them, Pinglers. You're the one who made the art. But credit as well for the jokes and Sousa. It's a collaborative effort. But definitely take some credit for your own art, of course. Huge thanks to Pinglers for the jokes and Sousa on this one. And thank you to all the fan artists who have shared fan art over the past several years we've been doing this. If you'd like to share your own fan art in any capacity, !Discord. Pop over to the fan art channel, drop something in there. Let us know how you want to be credited, if you want to be credited, and all that good stuff. Thank you, thank you. When you're free, you'll take part in the cursed art. Cursed art, wholesome art, art of any capacity. We appreciate it all. All right, hold on, let me readjust my microphone. It just feels like it's in a weird spot for me. I think we're chill. Let's play some Pokedoku, shall we? I did play yesterday, but I lost my streak. I think my streak was 1, and I'm back down to a streak of 0. I haven't been great at maintaining a streak lately on Pokedoku. I want to remedy that, and I think having B_boss playing in my ears can only help, right? It can only help. Bro, turn it up. Turn it up. Wait a second. Turn that up. Oh my gosh. Do you hear these bumblebees? Holy. Might be a little loud. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. It's so what? What? Dude, it sounds like we're in a club. It sounds like we're in a club full of bumblebees. I said, what a good song this is, huh? What is such a great song? Anyway, I'm gonna play some Pokedoku, okay? A normal type that can learn Psychic. There's probably a good number of those. I said there's probably a good... All right, we're gonna turn it down a little bit here. There you go. You can see me turn it down in real time. That's how I do it. Put it down at 56%. That's our usual volume. VLC, baby. You never understand Pokedoku. You just got to find the Pokemon that matches the row in the column. If you don't have enough Pokemon information, then that's one thing. All right, normal type that can learn Psychic. I mean, you would think of like a normal Psychic type, but normal Psychic type is its own category here. Speaking of which, I'm feeling a little Oranguru in this moment. Normal type that can just learn Psychic straight up. I want to say Stantler, to be honest with you. And I haven't actually guessed Stantler in the past. Yeah! Why does he look so, like... I feel like I remember Stantler being, like, a darker brown than that. Am I crazy? This looks like almost... It makes me think it's like a shiny Stantler, but it's not shiny Stantler. More like Orang-Ulu. I see. I like it. +2, Orang-Ulu. I like that. Legendary that can learn Psychic. I'm pretty sure I've guessed literally every legendary Pokemon already so far. So, just go with your heart, man. Freaking Ultra Necrozma. Shiny Ultra Necrozma? Dude, looks like a guy out of freaking Digimon. Look at that thing. Ooh, I've never seen that, I don't think. I've never seen... That's a cool shiny. I love that. White and silver? That's a good one, man. Flying type that can learn Psychic. I might go scouring through the Pokedex for that one. Legendary Psychic type? You know what? You can't go wrong with the classics. Maybe it's just like a classic Mewtwo. Why not? And legendary no evolution line. That's most of them. Let's go with like Monkey Dory. Seems like a weird guy. 0.6%. You love to see it. All right. These other ones, I might be able to scour the Pokedex for some information. Although Flying Psychic, you got freaking Articuno Galar. Is that Flying Psychic? I'm actually not sure. Sigilif. You know, just give me Sigilif on that one. I feel like there's not that many of those. I'm not going to be able to find like a new one. Flying type that can learn Psychic. Flying type and normal type that don't evolve. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? We're looking for flying types and we're looking for normal types. Primarily normal types that don't evolve. Eevee starter form doesn't evolve, but we already guessed that. Porygon evolves. Flying type and normal type. Normal type that doesn't evolve, Smeargle. Okay, that's a good start. So now we're just looking for flying types. Flying type, Pelipper. Can you learn Psychic? I'm going to say probably not. My hunch tells me no. My inner Pokemon instincts say, nah, that doesn't track. Chatot. Chatot is a flying type that doesn't evolve. Okay, that's 2 out of 3. So now we're just looking for a flying type that learns Psychic. Swoobat, man. He's right there. He's right freaking there. I actually could have used him for flying Psychic now that I think about it. Should have thought a little longer on this one, but that's okay. We still get him. Flying type that can learn Psychic. Swoobat. Easy. Flying type that doesn't evolve. Chatot. And normal type that doesn't evolve. Smeargle. There you go. 3 new entries. Actually, 4 new entries, I think, because Stantler was also new. We got the 4 corner entries. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. Giraffering, Mewtwo, Zot. Oh, they almost had, like, doubled up on all of those, man. A tummy ache awoke you, so you'd probably fall asleep to the stream. That's the worst. That's the worst, waking up to an upset stomach. I feel you, tired Gingerbread. Hope it subsides relatively quickly for you. You almost cheated on your shipping in order challenge. Started throwing things in the shipping bin at 9 p.m. to clear the inventory, but thankfully you didn't sleep. Ooh, that's a tough day to have to reset at 9 p.m. It was Desert Festival Day, so it stings a little. I mean, at least you caught it beforehand. That's a good challenge, by the way, shipping everything in order. There was a video that was dropped in my recommended videos. Someone on YouTube did that pretty recently, I think. It seems like an interesting challenge for sure. This is a very, like, nothing fish. I mean, it went up and then it just, like, stopped. It literally just stopped at the top. Not at the top, but, like, right in the middle. Smack dab in the middle. I don't know. I don't have a great inkling on that one, so give me Sunfish. All right, there you go. Sometimes it's just that easy, man. Sometimes when your brain doesn't know what's going on, your gut still does somehow. All right. Sunfish in 1. You'll love to see it, dude. I was not confident in that one. That's just a lucky guess. I can't take any real credit for that one because that was just pure 100% luck. I mean, there was like a little bit. Like, obviously, it wasn't something like a super cucumber or an octopus or anything crazy, but still. I was not confident in Sunfish. That was like a 20% confidence guess. But maybe I need to learn to trust myself a little more. Maybe that's the lesson of the day. Corn. Is Stardoodle going to work this time? I didn't leave it open between streams, so I think so. Let's see. It is something that grows faster than corn, doesn't regrow, more expensive, not a vegetable, available here. Melon? No, it's not a fruit or a vegetable. Curious. So that means it's got to be forage, right? Or a mushroom? It grows in summer, but not exclusively in summer. This looks like it grows in all seasons, potentially, right? You could say, like, spring, summer, fall, and think, like, ancient fruit, but that doesn't fit our other categories here, obviously. So I'm going to say this is probably a mushroom of some sort. And I'm going to throw a red mushroom guess out there. Interesting. It takes 4 days, all seasons. I mean, it's more expensive than a red mushroom. So that's got to be... I mean, isn't red mushroom like the second least expensive? It counts as forage. I guess mushroom's on its own category. Could be... I'm thinking morel, chanterelle, or purple mushroom. But purple mushroom be... Is purple mushroom more than 250? I don't think it is, man. I'm going to say chanterelle on this one. Chanterelle feels right to me. Where is it? No, less expensive than that, so probably morel then. There you go. We got it. Just got to narrow it down by price at that point. There's not a whole lot else for it. Yeah, 4 days because of the mushroom log. Normally, you can't, like, grow these mushrooms, like, from seeds or anything. The only mushroom you can grow from a seed, I believe, is the common mushroom from fall seeds. Binary searching through mushrooms, literally. Got it in 5, not my best performance, but when it comes to mushrooms, we only have so much information to work with, right? Nice song. This is a good one. This is from Spiritfarer, Furugawa. Although you already know that, don't you, Druronic Moon? Alright. That said, despite how nice the song is, I'm pausing it because we go in-game sounds for Stardew Expanded. I'm so used to having longer stretches of time between Stardew Expanded, man, but it's nice. It's nice to have back-to-back Stardew Expanded streams. It's okay, Dragonic Moon. You'll be able to hear the rest of the song at the end of the stream in like 3 to 4 hours or whatever when I unpause the stream playlist during the fan art segment. You just have to wait a little while. Mushrooms from the tree tapper. I guess that's true. I don't think Stardoodle counts that as like growing the mushrooms though, right? All right. Flip. Dude, I forgot about Flip's new like iconic look with the tiara and the vacation shirt. Ooh, he looks so good, man. He looks so good. Give me 1 second while it takes a minute for Stardew to load sometimes when, I mean, Stardew Expanded is a big mod, man. You stole Willie's boat. The whole boat? Which one? I think he's got 2, doesn't... No, he's got a... I don't know if he has the fishing boat anymore, but... Either way, welcome back to Stardew Expanded, featuring our new waifu, Claire, at 11 hearts. You love to see it. It is such a good fit, right? It's our color coordination king. I absolutely love it. Deluxe coop time? Oh, you're so right. Wait, I think we have all the resources for a deluxe coop. And it's raining? Wait, does Robin go to aerobics on a rainy day? I don't think she does, right? It's one of those things I really should have internalized by now, but I don't think she does, man. Does Morris have a 10-heart event? That's a great question. There's many great questions being levied in chat at this moment. You also have Rain IRL. I'm jealous. It's so hot today here. She doesn't go to aerobics? That's what I thought. By the way, apropos of nothing at all, chat, I have been working on my own mod in the background for a while. I've been picking up a little bit of steam on that recently. I hadn't been working on it for a while. I'm starting to get back into it. If anyone watching this right now has any information, has any knowledge about Stardew modding or C# programming in any way, really, I need your help. You see this collection page here? How it all looks so normal, right? It starts with like all this stuff. It's all totally fine, and then you go here and like you get to this part, and this is where like all like the expanded stuff gets added in, and that kind of makes sense, right? I don't know how to change the order of this though in a mod. It applies to the cooking pages and stuff too, because normally I'm gonna tell you I've had some woes. When you add stuff in like a new cooking recipe or a new shipping item, it doesn't get added to the end of the list as you might expect. It doesn't get added here like manually. It gets added to the top of the list. It gets added like before wild horseradish or before fried egg. And I don't want that, man. I want to add it to the end because I feel like it looks more aesthetic that way. I feel like it makes more sense. But like there's no way to actually do that. I asked in the Stardew like Discord modding section, and I asked like, is there an easy way to do that? And they just said no. But obviously there is a way to do it because it's done here. Like all these recipes are like after the vanilla recipes. All this stuff is after the vanilla stuff. It technically is before the 1.6 stuff, I guess. If anyone has any information, please hit me up, because I don't know. I've looked into it. I think I need to probably incorporate like some C# code into it. I haven't been coding at all in the mod so far. It's all been like JSON files. Does it have to do with item IDs maybe? I think it does. Like I think it's hard. Like I think these collections are like hard coded to appear a certain way, and you can't like insert like between item IDs or anything like that. But that's not what I want to do. I don't want to like insert like random modded things like in between like two vanilla ones. I just want to move them from the start of the collection to the end of the collection. That way, you know, you see your vanilla stuff and then you go to the next page and then you see all the new stuff. It's not really like that important, obviously. As long as it's like all still in there somewhere, it's like most people probably wouldn't care, but I care, man. My perfectionist brain does not tolerate it, especially because I can see here that it is literally possible to do. So anyway, that's my coding rant for the day. Let's go ahead and move on, shall we? Claire, how you doing here? Should enjoy each other's company with a cup of tea soon. I couldn't agree more. We got to get her some tea, man. I should get some like tea saplings and tea leaves going. She's always talking about tea. It's probably a good gift for her if I had to guess. All right, sunny day again tomorrow. Do we have good luck today? Oh, we have literally the best possible luck known to mankind. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's got to be. I feel like it's a Skull Cavern day for sure then, right? I mean, we definitely want to build our premium coop or premium barn or something like that, but on a day like this, it's hard to pass that up, man. Do I have, like, a slingshot and explosive? I don't have any of that going on, man. I don't have a great infrastructure necessarily for Skull Cavern right now. I've got 162 crab cakes, 37 fried eggs, and a dream. Do I just go? Do I go and try and get explosive ammo somehow? I guess, well, you know what? I can check my chests. Because I can craft explosive ammo myself, obviously. And, well, fancy this. Wait a second. Yeah, I can craft explosive ammo. And I don't have to rely on there being, like, iron in my furnaces or anything like that, unlike on, like, Fleeting Farm. I could just, like, have iron in this chest, man. I've got 39 iron bars right here. I would need to go to the mines real quick just to grab some coal. Do I have a slingshot, like, at all, though? I mean, I must, right? I must have it around somewhere. I don't know where it is specifically. I've also just got bombs kicking around in here. I might as well bring all these bombs with me. Oh, we also have staircases as well. Dude, wait. Having chests is so good. Chat, why didn't anyone tell me before? This is so much more convenient than on Fleeting Farm, where I have to, like, go and get all this stuff myself. And you waste so much time. You can just have it in a chest? What the heck? What have I been doing? Alright, we got all that. I will hit up the mines real quick just to see about explosive ammo or anything like that. Do I have any coffee, by the way? Do I have any coffee kicking around? I do have 5 cups of coffee. Am I going to bring that with me for a little extra speed boost? I don't see why not, to be honest with you. I feel like it makes sense. I can also leave behind some of these tools instead of throwing them on the floor. Excuse me, 50 Joja Cola. I got lucky in a raffle and landed myself a lifetime supply of Joja Cola. These help keep your energy up while you're working on the farm. Holy moly, thank you, brother. Lifetime supply of Joja Cola. There's our speed buffs, man. 21 seconds at a time. Oh, baby. Andy, thank you very much. I mean, honestly, in a pinch, that could come in handy. That could definitely come in handy. What don't I need today? I don't need this. I don't need... I mean, the gold hoe, I might as well bring... I don't know if I have a chest at Skull Cavern, to be honest with you. If I don't, maybe I bring one with me just so I can, like, set stuff up. Don't need the scythe. Don't need the watering can. I'll bring the gold hoe in case I run into artifact spots. Don't need the iridium rod. Technically, I don't need the crab cakes either because, like, I've already got the speed buff from them and it lasts a whole day. But if I need food in a pinch, I'm not going to be shy about it. I might as well store the bone fragments away, even though we'll probably get more in Skull Cavern. Let's go ahead and ship some wild honey because it's there. Run on over to the mines real quick to grab some coal to try and make some explosive ammo happen here. And then we'll be on our way. Did we end up getting something for helping Susan with the fertilizer? I think we just got money, didn't we? I don't think we got anything else of interest for that. Oh, we also have to do gifts for George. We gotta get leeks for George. Noted. Empty all those out. Undying friendship. I was already at 10 hearts with her. I don't need friendship. How much coal do I want to sacrifice here for explosive ammo? 26. Also, do I have one of the slingshots in here? There's the master slingshot. Bring that with me. And back to the bus stop. Okay, okay. Grab a few iron bars to go. Should be 13 iron bars because it's like a 2-to-1 ratio, right? So we make 65 explosive ammo. Combined with all the bombs that I've got, I feel like that's a sizable enough amount. We can get some good resources out of this, I think. All right. We'll sort out the inventory shenanigans when I actually get there. Let's get a move on, shall we? I'll even zoom out in preparation for Skull Cavern. We can go ahead and take... There's a leak there for George, by the way. We'll get that in due time. You can take the super secret homie shortcut. The homie transit line. All the way to the desert. Ooh, it's so good, man. It's so good. We don't have to wait for Pam or anything. Absolutely fantastic. You have to run a little farther than normal in order to actually make it to Skull Cavern, but... It's a small price to pay, to be honest with you. TY homie, indeed. We do have a chest here already. I'll put this chest in the chest then. Store that, store that. Everything else is relevant enough to keep around, for sure. I think something like this, like that. Bombs, staircases. Yeah, staircases we'll just, like, keep at the end there. That's fine. He definitely missed some chapters. We had to give homie, like, I think it was, like, 36 diamonds or something like that in order to actually get that shortcut. But boy, was it worth it, man. It took us a while with our crystallariums to get all that going. Oh, I don't have a slime ring, do I? I have to be careful. I'm so used to coming to Skull Cavern and just, like, ignoring the slimes. And I also don't have a swift pickaxe, so we're not exactly in the best shape compared to, like, Fleeting Farm. But between, like, maximum luck day and everything else we got here, I think we'll be all right. Beautiful. Ooh, rabbit's foot. These serpents also do have a chance to give us the red cabbage seeds, and that's honestly like the ultimate. Oh my gosh. Okay, well they really want to give it to me, I guess. They want to give me the ultimate chance to get it. They heard me say the word serpent and they were like, "You rang?" Holy, just 4 out of nowhere is crazy, man. That would be the ultimate prize from Skull Cavern, though, because that's, like, the only thing we really have left for the community center. So if we get one lucky red cabbage seed drop, then we're done. I believe also, don't purple slimes actually also have a chance for red cabbage seeds? Let me look that up, actually. Let me wiki that. Red cabbage seeds. Red cabbage seeds can be dropped at a 0.2% chance from mummies, from serpents, and purple slimes have a slightly lower chance at 0.125 instead of 0.2. Okay, so purple slimes, mummies, and serpents. And treasure rooms also have a chance, but can't really rely on that as much. All right, noted. Fried eggs. They're not the best food, but we got a lot of them, so we might as well work through them, right? Okay, pop this down here. Got purple slime here. There's their staircase. Get the serpents out of here. This will also help us with our slime eradication, so we can eventually get the slime ring. That's important in its own right. Mummies, we said, have a chance. So definitely go for those. Ooh. Plus, you just get to hear that nice sound every time you kill them. Ooh, good shot. We got a freebie over there. I'm gonna have to re-up my coffee a lot more frequently than I'm used to because it's only coffee, not triple shot. So it runs out a lot faster. But that's okay. I heard that serpent, but I want to go a little faster, a little quicker here. Do we care about prehistoric floors? I guess we kind of do. We want to kill as many pepper rexes and stuff as possible. My gut says to just, like, staircase past this, but we do, I mean... Do we have dinosaurs? We do have dinosaurs already, don't we? Yeah, we got dinosaurs. We got Croc and Cleats. Need the combat experience. You know what? That's valid. We are at level 9 combat, so let's just bite the bullet here. We need to kill pepper rexes eventually for monster eradication. Dinosaur eggs are not the worst thing in the world to pick up, obviously. Plus, we could maybe some of these bones are things that we haven't donated yet either. Give me a little coffee here. A little coffee with the eggs. A good classic morning situation for many people. Not so much for me. I like that. I like my eggs, just not the coffee as much. Beautiful. Actually don't know if any of the bones these guys have to drop are ones I need. Tibia, maybe? No, I've already donated that. Fair enough. Got some good coal down there as well. Coal is always a resource that you need and you're struggling to get, even until like the very end. Iridium bat is pretty nice. I feel like that Iridium bat was weaker than normal, man. Maybe I just got like a good crit or something, but he died so fast. That was like 2 hits. Don't do eggs, but you'll take the coffee. You can have my coffee. I'll have your eggs, Andy. I love me some eggs. Scarcely does a morning go by where I don't eat eggs in some variety. I literally had them this morning, actually. Had some poached eggs. Ooh, hit the spot, man. Don't like eggs or coffee? I mean, to each their own. That's totally fine. Gold ore is probably worth getting here. And we can also kill the serpent for maximum red cabbage chance. Oh, thanks, buddy. I really needed that staircase. You came along at the perfect time. Earth crystal could be good for mayonnaise machines. Although I guess not really, because my mind's in fleeting farm mode, man. It's hard to get out of it. We spent so much time in Skull Cavern recently on fleeting farm that now that I'm here not on fleeting farm, I have to like recalibrate my senses. I can actually stay here a lot later now because it's not like I'll lose everything if I don't get out of here in time. All right, spiral floor is probably worth a staircase, but let's have a quick little freebie check. Poached eggs on toast would hit the spot. That's literally what I had this morning. I used to be like a 2 eggs, 2 pieces of toast kind of guy. Lately, I've been going actually more like 2 eggs, but only 1 piece of toast, because I found myself repeatedly not able to finish 2 full pieces of toast, man. It's just too many carbs, I think. My stomach starts to reject it after a while, but the eggs, I can just keep eating those, man. Even once I'm full, my stomach is sometimes like, more eggs, please. Yummy, yummy. Get rid of the sap. Might as well take the fire quartz instead. Should try to poach eggs. It's not that hard. Like, it sounds like when you first hear it, it's one of those things like, I don't know how to poach an egg. What are you talking about? But then you like look into it and it's actually like super easy. Not all eggs are poached equally. Some can be, I mean, you can get a good poach or a bad poach for sure. But after just like a little bit of practice, it's hard to miss. Good stuff. Oh my gosh. Dude, the sheer amount of freebie floors we're getting, just like this exact freebie floor here. Hits the spot. The vessel craves protein, I guess. I know my body does. Is protein what makes you feel full? Or is it like, is it bad to eat too much protein and it like tricks your body into thinking you're full? Because I always feel more full after I eat something that's like high in protein for sure. I don't know like what I don't know. I'm not like a protein maxer. I know a lot of people on the internet are. Protein's like, I don't know. They give you high protein everything these days. Like protein-rich cereals and stuff. I don't know, man. It's... Dude, we got this floor again? Are you kidding me? And we got some iridium. I feel like that might be a crab. Not a crab, confirmed. It makes you feel full for longer. Maybe that's why I like it so much, because oftentimes I don't take a break during the streams, so like if I eat a good amount of protein... Okay, this is a little silly. 2 prehistoric floors in the first 20 floors of Skull Cavern? I mean, I'll do it. But I don't have to be happy about it. I just hope we reach level 10 combat before too long here. Yeah, usually usually I don't get too hungry if I eat enough protein before a stream, which I think is one of the big reasons why I like to eat eggs, just because they are protein, right? 7 XP, let's go. 7 XP at a time, baby. Better than what I've got on my chunk locks challenge, right? Can't leave the farm. 1 XP at a time. I'll take 7 XP any day over that. A second chance to pet the dinos. Pet them with my iridium blade. Don't forget to eat enough fiber. I do probably have like a fiber deficiency. I can't say that for sure. I'm no medical authority on the subject, but if I had to guess, out of like all the things that I could be low on, fiber is probably one of them. I don't know, maybe I'm due for like a physical or something like that, so I can actually get more information on that. I'm definitely due for like just like a general like doctor visit for sure, I think. I'm in my 30s now. I gotta start making that more of like a regular habit. I mean, it's good to have a regular habit of like regular doctor's visits if you can make it happen at any age. But as you get older, it becomes much more imperative. So, careful, I can't die here. I don't want to die. Adding more beans to your food, great source of fiber and protein. I like beans too. Anytime I'm presented with beans, my body is very happy. But I don't go out of my way to like make beans that often. Maybe that's where I need to change things. Add more beans to the diet. Beans are goated. You get your fiber, you get your protein, and they're like vegan, man. It's the best of so many worlds. Beans are underrated. What's the other popular like vegan food? I mean, there's a lot of good vegan foods out there for sure. Lentils. I'm thinking, oh, quinoa. Quinoa is a popular one. Is quinoa high in like anything? What's quinoa good for? Ooh. Lentils are so good too. To this day, I still don't really know what a lentil is. I'm sure I've had them, and I'm sure I probably like them. But if you showed me a picture of a lentil, I don't know if I'd be able to like immediately identify like that's a lentil. Quinoa is high and tasty. I feel like quinoa doesn't have a taste. Isn't it? I thought it was one of those foods that like takes on the taste of whatever you put with it, like whatever like sauces or toppings or whatever you have with it, like tofu style. Lentils are tiny skipping stones that you eat. Are they like little like baby beans? Not like in the literal sense that they're beans. I think they're like legumes. Quinoa has a slightly nutty flavor. That's nutty, bro. I love the word nutty. It's just fun. Isn't baby beans Sans' brother? I mean, you can call it papyrus a baby bean if you want to. The darker the quinoa, the more intense the flavor. Maybe I just haven't had dark enough quinoa yet, then. I don't know. Because to me, anytime I've had quinoa in like a salad or any kind of dish, really, the main thing I get out of the quinoa, like I enjoy quinoa for sure, but the main thing is the texture. Like it's the texture, and I guess there is a slight taste to it, now that I think about it. Like anytime I've had something with quinoa, it does have a slightly, I guess like a slightly nutty taste to it a little bit. The texture is bad. Hard disagree. I like the texture of quinoa, but I can understand why you wouldn't. I'm not mad at you for that one. Feels like a brown rice situation. Dude, I am not a fan of brown rice. I have had it a few times in my life. I've given it a chance, and every single time it's disappointed me. It just can't compare to white rice, man. I'm sorry to tell you. I just wanted to go get this iridium, and then I'll probably staircase out of here. Oh. Brown rice is mid. It's been so long that I can't really even tell you exactly why I don't like brown rice. I think it was like a combination of like texture and taste. Like the taste was like disappointing, and the texture was like mildly weird. You're a wild rice when you can kind of person. Is wild rice different from brown rice? I always kind of conflated the two. Oh. Serpent time. The texture is never right. Maybe it's a matter of like, it's one of those things that you just have to like cook the right way. And if you cook it the right way, then the texture is actually fine. I think it's kind of like that. I mean, not so much in the texture department, but in the taste department with liver. Liver gets a bad rap, I think, man. I haven't had it in a long time, but I definitely have distinct memories of my dad cooking like liver and onions for us, for me and my sister when we were kids. And we gobbled it up, man. It was so good. He knew how to cook liver, and then I grow up and I find out that liver is like one of like notoriously the most hated types of meat out there. And I'm like, no, it's so good, man. I can't, it's been so long now that I can't even really picture the taste. I just know that I really liked it. Then I was talking to my dad about it when we were on our road trip, and he was like, yeah, it's one of those meats that you really have to know exactly how to cook, and if you cook it even the slightest bit wrong, then it can go really bad really fast. You had liver, it tasted like a bouncy ball. See, Mike, I'm thinking you probably had like overcooked liver or something like that. And I feel like that's probably the case for most people who don't like liver. I mean, it's possible you just don't like liver on its own merits. That's totally valid too. Maybe it's just it is just the taste, but I feel like the majority of people that have tried liver have probably not tried like good liver. Would be my assumption anyway. Probably similar to calamari, so easy to mess up. I think it might be. I think it's true that calamari is easy to mess up, or at least so I'm told. I've never tried to cook it myself. But here's the thing about calamari versus liver. I actually think that, like, calamari, if you mess it up and overcook it, the texture is, like, really rubbery. So it takes a lot to chew. But the taste, at least for me, is still fine. I've had, like, well-cooked calamari, and I've had badly cooked calamari. And you can tell the difference, but I'll still eat the badly cooked calamari, because I'm like, it still tastes like calamari. It's just, like, harder to eat. Whereas with liver, I think it really does probably mess up the taste. It messes up both the taste and the texture, so then at that point, liver has, like, nothing going for it. Except maybe, like, the smell? I don't know. And even then, the smell is probably not some of people's favorite. I've smelled liver in recent memory, and it does have a very distinct, like, irony smell, because it's got, like, a lot of blood in it, I think. Badly cooked liver is like chalk to you. I gotta try liver again sometime. I don't know if I trust myself to cook liver, but I don't know where else I would like go to get it. So just some kind of like restaurant, but I feel like a lot of restaurants don't even serve liver probably. Just because it's one of those dishes that is not that popular, I'd imagine. We got a freebie on this floor, let's go. 8:40 p.m. Is this do I just like go right until the end of the day here? I don't remember how to do Skull Caverns normally anymore. I'm so used to like looking at the time up here and being like, it's 10 p.m. I gotta start thinking about heading out. Because on Fleeting Farm, I'm not gonna have the chance to use all this stuff. Do I just like keep going until like 2 a.m. and then like pass out and lose some money? Or do I like warp out at like 1:30 or something like that? I have this warp totem now. Go back home at like 1 a.m. Go till you drop. 1 in chat if you're the type of person to go in Skull Cavern until you just straight up pass out. 2 in chat if you try to avoid passing out by leaving like at like 1 a.m. or something like that. There's probably like multiple different camps of that. Because like with the amount of money I have right now... Let's go. Let's see. Is it pretty even split in chat, honestly? There's a lot of 1s, people passing out. I think it's more 2s, people trying to not pass out. 2 for the role play. That's kind of where I'm at, to be honest with you. Ooh! I mean, this is not good for Flip. The cowboy hats are not his specialty. I mean, he's kind of rocking it, to be honest with you. It's not the worst, but can't beat the tiara. I do kind of do it for the role play. I'm like, you know, I don't want my little characters to pass out like that. I feel bad for them. But from a mechanical standpoint, the max you can lose if you pass out is what? 5,000? Is it 10% of the total money you currently have up to 5,000? Is that is that how much you lose? It's been a while since I looked into that. It's a certain percentage. I just don't know if it's 10% or something else. It's 1,000 max? Wait, that's nothing. 1,000 is nothing. That's peanuts, man. I could have sworn it was 5,000. 5,000 is at least like until you get to like, you know, the like upwards of like 500,000. It's still somewhat deleterious. Like it's kind of like a hit that you don't really want to take, but you've lost thousands with 1.6. I was gonna say maybe it got updated for 1.6. Get rid of the wood here. I think 5K was in the Ginger Island update. 5K is if you go to like negative energy. I thought it was just like I thought the only thing that mattered was your actual like money in hand or like total earnings or something. It used to be 5,000, but now it's pricey. Let me see. Energy. If I just wiki energy. Exhaustion. What about like passing out? If the player passes out anywhere outside the house, the player will lose 10% of their money up to $1,000. Is the wiki not up to date, or is it actually just $1,000, man? The wiki is correct. I guess I don't pass out very often. Humble brag. I think we can probably get some mummies in this explosion if I do this the smart way. Yeah, something like that. Drop a bomb right there. Show me red cabbage seeds. Peace. The wiki command. Oh, the wiki command is fixed. I didn't do anything. Yay. Argon fixes the wiki command by doing absolutely nothing. You love to see it, man. Oh, there's a freebie over there. No, I didn't even notice, because, like, I'm so used to, like, not even worrying about the wiki command, because I see people type it, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, that's not gonna work. Woodcutters weekly to gain some forging experience. Might as well save that for like, mastery if I can. Purple mushroom. Purple mushroom's probably worth taking. Over, like, cave carrots, I want to say. Cherry bomb right there. Go kill some slimes, perhaps. Actually, no, just go to the next floor. It's fine. Ooh! Were those crystal slippers that I just saw? Look at these crystal slippers that I just found. What am I tossing here? I guess I tossed the sap. Crystal shoes? Ooh la la, man. You love that. Honestly, they're pretty good, too. What do we think? Crystal shoes or space boots? Purple or white? I mean, honestly, white is kind of like... I kind of like that, man. Cliff's dancing shoes. White? I think I agree. I think white's a pretty good look here. I think it matches the rest of our outfit even better. Although I guess Flip's whole thing is that, like, his outfits don't match. White looks cute with the earrings. It does. The earrings and the tiara. You know what? It works. It works. Bomb is probably worth it. I'm gonna get rid of some of these basic fiddlehead ferns here, I think. Drop a bomb right there. Drop it like it's freaking hot. Flip is giving androgyny right now. And we love him for that. Check for a freebie here real quick. It feels like taboo, man, to be out here this late. 11:40 p.m. and I'm not scrambling to put things in furnaces and get home and make use of all my resources. What a world. There's more iridium down this way, so I'm just gonna fast track over here. It literally does feel like a different game, man. Like this, between this and Fleeting Farm, like Fleeting Farm just feels like a completely different gameplay experience. Not necessarily better or worse. It depends on what kind of player you are, and I think y'all know what kind of player I am, but it just feels like such a difference. Can afford to be tired because today's your day off. You spent 2 hours trying to cut a rabbit's nails, though. One of the pets you sit for. Enjoy your day off. Hopefully the rabbit was not too picky. Flip is his own person. He's not Esme, Chloe, or Beatrix. It's so true. They all have shades of each other a little bit by virtue of being played by the same human, aka me. Don't think too hard about the fact that I had to struggle to land on the word human there. But they all definitely have their own distinct characteristics. Ooh, good amount of iridium, followed by a staircase right at the end there. You love to see it. 63 iridium. It's not too bad. It's not, I mean, we haven't been, like, necessarily fast-tracking it. It's not been our main focus here. Unfortunately, no red cabbage seeds. But that's, I mean, it's to be expected. It's quite a rare drop. Are you sure about that human part? Okay. 12:50 a.m. Try and get, like, one more staircase here. Ooh, or a shaft. I won't say no to that. Certainly not. I'm almost out of explosive ammo. Not that I need to use it all up, mind you, because any that I would have left over would be able to be used in the future. It's 1:20 a.m. I might just pass out here. I think I might just pass out, and then we'll see how it works out. We'll do a little Stardew science here. Dude, my crab cakes ran out. There's a first time for everything. Because I so seldom pass out in circumstances where money is actually a factor here these days. So let's see. Let's see how this goes. Grab some coal there. Can I get that last little bit of iridium down here? I feel so slow, like I'm walking through molasses. I don't think I'm going to get any of these other ones here. 10%? 10% of this would be like... Well, 10% of this would be like 30,000. It would be like $31,000. And I'm pretty sure it's hard capped to lower than that. It's either like 1,000 or 5,000 or something to that effect. Ooh, I actually did get some iridium out of that. All right. Had enough time to get there. 3,177. That's not 10% of what we have, I don't think. Because multiply that by 10, and that's like only 30,000. Anyway, let's find out, yeah. Hard cap for falling asleep is 1,000. That's what we're about to learn. About to find it out. It's 1,000, man. My copper trash can is ready today, too. 1,000 is nothing. That's like hardly even a penalty. What the heck, dude? Alright, well, today I learned. Do you hear the crows outside? I hope they aren't pecking at the crops. I hope not, too. I mean, my scarecrows, I got plenty of them out there. Hopefully they're doing what they're supposed to do here. Oh, hello. Good morning, dear. You're here to give me a garden pot, aren't you? It's a lovely walk out here. I haven't seen this old farm in a long time. Looks even better than you remember. I certainly hope so. It's a little less overgrown now. Crow, wasn't that a rooster? Nah, our farm's built different. Do I have inventory space for this? I don't. Heck, man. I should have put something in my wardrobe before I stepped outside. I guess I can get rid of either... I'm looking at either topaz or... I don't know, like all of these could be useful in some way. I'm getting rid of the topaz. What if I had gotten rid of the garden pot right in front of her face? Like, oh, thanks, Evelyn. Just immediately chuck it in the trash before she's even left. These pots are really handy. You can use them to grow crops of any season indoors. Could have just dropped it. Oh, maybe I could have. Maybe I could have just thrown it on the ground. You might have been right. Although I don't know if you can do that in a cutscene like this. George gets grumpy if he doesn't have his oatmeal on time. Honestly, same, George. If I'm looking forward to oatmeal, I don't want to wait for it. $1,000. There you go. All right, let me drop off. We'll just do, like, go through all the chests here, manually put away, or automatically, I guess, put away whatever I can. And we'll sort through the rest on our own. Argon yearns for the trash. You know me. All right. The hat and the boots can go away in here. Cherry bombs, I can go ahead and put those away as well in the chest outside. It's right outside the front door. The crop layout is pretty. Thank you. I quite like the crop layout. Put a garden pot right there. I don't know what I'm going to plant just yet, but good to have the option. Okay. That's not where bait goes. Oh, I don't have my tools right now, man. I got to swap my tools back in here. Put these away, that away. Don't need the slingshot. Technically, don't need the galaxy sword, but if I go down to, like, the secret woods or something, I'll want a weapon around, so... Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I left my freaking hoe in the desert, man. That is one of the downsides of passing out, like, literally in Skull Cavern, I guess. Is that you don't get anything if you left just something in a chest upstairs. Didn't think about that. I guess I don't really need the watering can now that I think about it. No reason to hold on to that for the time being. What can I say? Old habits die hard. Jade. I might as well store jade in here as opposed to in this one. Because it has its own special use case for staircases. Then we'll be able to, like, look and see I've got 21 staircases, but I can also trade for 12 more staircases. Okay, Rabbit's Foot, worth keeping around for gift-giving purposes, obviously. Fiddlehead Fern, I feel like I'm just going to ship those. And then the ore, we can start bringing that over to the mines here. I can do some mayonnaise machine shenanigans with these. Not a bad haul from Skull Caverns, all things told. Not a bad haul at all. Can I play this? Can you play this farm map without Stardew Expanded? You have no idea how mods work. Image unknown, honestly, I have no idea. I think maybe. Although now that I think about it, don't you start with like you start with some fruit trees on this farm, and I think some of them are like the Stardew Expanded exclusives, right? Like the persimmon trees and stuff. This one's Frontier Farm, yeah. So this one might be a Stardew Expanded exclusive. Nothing ready quite yet. As far as our crop. Oh, look, I guess the carrots here are ready. 2 carrots. Here you go, Shu. Enjoy. Do you have any other spring seeds I could plant presently? At this particular pastime? I could plant more coffee beans, but we've already got quite a bit of coffee on the go, so I don't feel like that's super necessary. No, I think Grandpa's farm has like a different sort of gimmick to it, if that's what you want to call it. I guess I could do more rice shoots. When in doubt, rice shoot it out. What do we got going on in here? Ooh, pickled ancient fiber, pickled sweet potato. Wait, pickled sweet potato is like worth something, huh? It's got that purple background to it. I guess I could have guessed, because how much is like a regular sweet potato worth? I don't have the price catalog right now, but I've shipped sweet potatoes at some point, right? I haven't shipped the sweet potato? Well, you know what? I can fix that. Boom, boom, boom. And let's go with... We got to pickle some more stuff here. I've got a lot of corn I could pickle. Pickled butternut squash sounds like it could be good here. Maybe more pickled sweet potatoes as well, now that we see just how, like, good they can be. Bye and Furious, welcome on in. Good to see you. you almost have perfection in your vanilla playthrough and you want to try Expanded next, I would highly recommend it. It's a really fun experience. It feels like a natural extension of the vanilla game in many ways. They cooked with this mod, man. There's a reason it's so popular. Alright, let's go throw some mayonnaise machines. Or throw these dinosaur eggs into the mayonnaise machines. Oh, hello. I didn't hit this up yesterday either, so there's gonna be extra eggs and stuff. Including 2 more dinosaur eggs. What? I just popped one into an incubator, man. What did I put in the incubator, chat? Did I put a duck egg in the incubator? I guess we're getting a new duck friend. All right. I mean, there are worse eventualities. Yo, Pyromaniac Poet. Congratulations on your horse, my friend. Nightbot was feeling kind this day. Absolutely wonderful news. How many more do I need to fill here? 3 more. Boom, boom, boom. Easy peasy. And that goes in there. I guess we need some looms to start taking care of the wool at some point here. We do have a bit of a buildup of wool. No candy today, that's fine. I think we just did candy on our last day on the previous stream, so probably have to wait another couple days here. Whole bunch of butter here. And I think I'm gonna stop using milk for, like, butter and cheese here, man. I mean, there's definitely some value to be had in it, and we'll need to do it at some point. But honestly, we need milk for our chocolate truffle bars and for, like, ice cream and stuff. We need milk more for our candy empire than anything here. So I think we're gonna go ahead and start, like, taking all this milk and actually just using it for candy instead. At least we can start with, like, this regular milk here, and we'll go from there. We'll work through that, but we work through it so fast, honestly, because every chocolate truffle bar requires 1 milk. And we're usually making, like 14 to 15 of those every 3 days, truffles permitting, right? Okay. Butter and cheese, we sell all that, put all that in there. Milk messed me up last stream. That's what I was thinking about. Oh, I didn't run out of milk, but I was pretty close to running out of milk for sure. Okay. Quickly check in the secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Ooh, actually some good stuff from the secret tunnel today. Some good gemstones. Love to see that. And we can pop on over to the mines. Do you think it's worth investing in more furnaces? I kind of want more furnaces, man. Oh, coop time as well. You know what? That's valid. We put off the premium coop yesterday because we had a good Skull Cavern day. But today is definitely a good premium coop opportunity. Okay, premium coop. I don't remember what quantities of everything I need. I know I need stone. I know I need wood. I know I need hardwood. And I know I need fur wax. I think these are all the things I need, plus the money as well. Pop all that away in there. Take the stone back out. It's a premium day for a coop. That's what I'm saying. I do want to make some more furnaces as well. We should have enough stone to do that and all. Not the wood, only hardwood. I believe you, Mary Pro, but I'm going to take the wood just in case. Oh, hold on. Leak. Double leak? And some... Oh, I don't have my hoe. I gotta go back to Calico Desert. Holy leaks, man. George is going to be a happy camper. Oh, this is our panning. This is our panning thing. Then I don't believe her. It's not that I don't believe her that I don't need wood. It's that I already had the wood. So it would have taken more time to put the wood away. And then if it turned out that Mary Pro was mistaken, then I would, then I'd be kicking myself. Because it's already just faster. I already have more momentum to just keep the wood. Yeah. Just trying to justify myself. It's panning time, baby. Willie, quit your yapping and give me the pan. Wait, make with the pan. Chop, chop, buddy. Ooh, thank you, sir. Worst case, I can just buy wood from Robin. I actually have enough for a premium barn. I could go with that first. Oh, so we get to pick here. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Premium barn. It fills up the whole freaking thing, man. It's so big. I do have enough for a premium barn. 950 stone is crazy, dude. 16 barn-dwelling animals comes installed with an auto petter, a grabber, and heater. Auto petter coming with that is pretty wild. And I mean, I assume it's the same with the premium coop. I mean, we want to do both eventually, and if I have the resources, probably the premium barn, I guess, is the way to do it, man. All right, let's do it then. Let's do... How long does this take? 4 days to construct this? It'd be well worth it. Premium barn incoming. It's a mansion for our animals, dude. Wait, do I get to keep the regular barn? I can just make a premium barn, like, from scratch? It's not an upgrade? I actually didn't even realize that. I mean, this looks like a pretty good spot for it right here, man. This seems just perfectly, like, homegrown for this thing. Any debates on putting it here? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Great place, looks good. All right, we're committing. Let's go, man. 4 days and a dream. Delete house, live in barn. I mean, you probably could put a bed in there, right? I'm down to 49 stone, man. I don't have enough for the furnaces I wanted to make. Oh, well. I was going to run over to the mines, but then I remember that the mines are, like, considerably farther away in Stardew Expanded. You gotta go, like, on a whole odyssey to just reach the mines themselves. So, we could take the mine carts. I also want to go back to Skull Cavern real quick just so I can grab my hoe. Okay. Pop our leeks away in here for right now. Save them for our quest. Put the wood and the hardwood away as well. Hold on to the pan because it's never a bad idea to have that around. Very short on stone now, unfortunately. 135 stone to my name. Store the fur wax for our premium coop in the future. Hopefully not too far in the future. And let's head on up. I don't think I can fit in here with my horse, can I? No. You can't smuggle your horse out to Skull Cavern that way? What a ripoff, dude. Alright. Let's go all the way up, grab our hoe, and then come all the way back. Premium coop this stream easy. I'll try and make it happen. It depends on what I decide to spend time on otherwise. But I get the premium coop and the premium barn. I'd be a happy camper, man. Oh, I also have to go claim my copper trash can. Do I want to commission an iron trash can, or do I want to go, like, iridium hoe? I think I do have enough iridium bars now to... You know what? I can actually just take the bus back, can't I? The bus is going to be better here. Iron pan. I could also commission an iron pan. That's true. We got iron trash can, iron pan. or iridium hoe? Fur wax will be the only thing that we'll be waiting on for the premium coop. Oh, I should check in with the bear, you're right, to see if the bear sells more, like, daily. It is a little expensive to buy the syrups and stuff from the bear. But it could be well worth it. Alright, I need to come back. I need to actually get the metal bars for this first. Leak above the bus. Good shout. Wasn't there a leak on the farm as well? Did I already grab that, or did I think I might have run past it. Because I think I was on horseback when I went up there just a second ago. Speaking of which, I believe my horse is also up here. The leak's gone. Either I took it or it disappeared between days. Either way, what are we up to now? 6 out of 12 leaks. Feeling pretty good about that. Plus I have some... Wait, no, I don't have spring seeds growing here, do I? Or do I have them growing in, like, the greenhouse or something? Like, no, I didn't have the greenhouse set up. Oh, man, we can set up the greenhouse. We can set up that, like, community garden down in, like, the southeast of town. There's so many different things we can do. Okay. I only have 4 iridium bars, so I guess we're going iron something or other. Iron pan or iron trash can? I mean, the pan is so good once you get it upgraded, man. I feel like you gotta go for the pan. Definitely. It might even be better in Stardew Expanded for all I know. Maybe they've added some stuff to the panning table. I guess we'll find out. Beautiful. Ideally, we're not trashing stuff. I guess that's valid, yeah. In a normal playthrough like this, it's the trash can is a little less important. Alright, look at all those goodies to smelt. I guess I might as well get some iron ore smelting here. Or iridium ore, rather. And we'll leave it at that for right now. Okay. What else? What did I forget to bring here? Oh, I forgot to bring oak resin. That's right. We need oak resin, and I need 1 red cabbage. That's it for the community center. What else can I work on today, Shao? What do we think? You'd like to set up the community farm as a fiber farm? Ooh, that's a fun idea. I actually really like that, because fiber grows year-round. And since it's, like, outside, you have to worry about the seasons and stuff. That's a smart idea. Do I have fiber seeds? Like the fiber seed recipe? I don't know if I've done that quest yet. I'd have, actually. Okay. I might go... Well, let's go down to that area and at least clear it out. That way we have the option to use it for stuff. Because fiber seeds is actually, like, a pretty good shout for that. Because fiber seeds also don't require watering. I don't know if we'll require a... Hope to get married one day. I don't know if that's vanilla dialogue for me. Bear shopping. I imagine the bear shop is open pretty late. Fiber seeds normally do require a scarecrow. Stardew Valley aficionados, do you need a scarecrow out here if you plant stuff? Old coin. I'm pretty sure I've already donated one of those. Yes. Like, my gut says yes, you would need a scarecrow out here because it's, like, the same general climate as our farm. It's not like it's on Ginger Island where crows are not native, so you don't have to worry about the crows out there. Here, there's still... I mean, it's literally just, like, 10 minutes away from my farm. So... You always use one. Check the expanded wiki. I'm trying to avoid checking the expanded wiki in most cases, at least checking it myself, because I don't want to be spoiled. Because you know how those wikis are sometimes, where you, like, open a page and it'll be like, players like you often check out these pages as well, and it'll show me something that I don't want to see, that I don't want to be spoiled on. We've never lost any crops. No scarecrows out here? Really? I thought the crows would be smarter than that, man. Didn't use scarecrows and you don't remember any crops being eaten, but maybe you were just lucky. Like, from a diegetic perspective, it would make sense for crows to be here. Just, like, naturally speaking. But from a game mechanic standpoint, maybe it's, like, I don't know, maybe it was more coding than it was worth. Although the Stardew Expanded team seems like they'd be pretty talented, so I don't know if something as trifling as a little bit of coding problems would have stopped them. All right, there we go. I think I'm gonna take who said it? Who said to plant fiber farm here? Rebecca Finds Life. I'm gonna take your exact suggestion, and I'm just gonna like plant as many fiber seeds here as I can. I think fiber is one of those resources that is like annoying to go and collect if you don't have enough. Hello, Clint. Folks put a lot of time into the community garden. You come here to admire the work. Yeah, so just a hop, skip, and a jump from where you live too. That is a nice garden. No crows and no lightning. That's great news. Word of warning, my mom really hates quartz. Wait until she finds out what's inside her watch. I'm fluent in several languages, including Dwarvish. Hello, homie. This isn't where I wanted to be. Although I haven't checked the quarry in a hot minute here. I kind of forgot that the quarry was a thing. I might come back and clear out the quarry soon enough here, because we do need stone. And that can be a decent way to at least restock a little bit on stone. Also, to add to Pyromaniac, it's close to town. So crows get scared by people like Victor and Gunther who walk there. Is our farm that much farther from town, though? I don't know, man. Our farm is right next to the bus stop. You'd think the sound of the buses and the cars and stuff coming and going might scare the crows off, too, by that logic, right? I didn't think crows would be, like, scared of, like, urban sounds, because don't crows tend to live in urban environments? Alright, what do I need for fiber seeds again? It's sap, clay, and mixed seeds. How many mixed seeds I got? 52 mixed seeds. I don't know what the limiting factor is going to be for us here. You know, I didn't claim my sap yet today from my mahogany trees, so let's go grab some there. And then I can go to the fridge and grab even more if I need more. Might as well just grab like everything I've got. I didn't read yours. Wait, you're right. I read the addition to your message, but not your actual message, Pyromaniac Poet. The reason game for the crows is they come to the forest near your farm and down to the community garden area there is no forest. You're closer to the ocean and river, so no crows. You know what? I guess that makes sense. I just feel like I feel like the same logic still applies though. It's like not that far away. I guess you got to factor in like the idea that like, you know, the game map is designed in the video game sense where it's like, you know, it's representative of a space, but not necessarily like one-to-one with how that space would be in real life. Like maybe the forest is like a lot farther away from town and your farm and everything than you would think based on like just how quickly you can get there. Dude, I've got like no sap. I need to get more tappers on those mahogany trees, man. Too sweet. Oh, geez. I'm running low on sap here. That's all right. I can make 43 crafts of fiber seeds. Do I need that many? I mean, I could make that many, but I don't want to, like, burn through all my resources if I don't have to, right? If anything, you have to worry about seagulls down by the community garden. Do seagulls eat crops? I've never heard of that. I guess a lot of farms aren't in locations where you'd have to worry about seagulls like in real life. They do if they grow chips. +2. Okay. I'm assuming that everything within, like... Okay, so everything north of this bound here is farmable land, right? Well, how big is this plot, then? Can I hit stuff like this as well? Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think it's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15 by 10 is 150. Obviously. That's easy enough math for me. So 150 divided by 4 is not an exact number. It would be like 152 is the closest you would get. Well, it's 160 divided by 4. 160 divided by 4 is 40. So it would be like 38 crafts is what we would need, right? Is 38 times 4 152? 30 times 4 plus 8 times 4? Yeah, that's right. That's right. But we don't need sprinklers, right? Because because fiber seeds don't need to be watered. So we're chill. We can just do all 150 spots as fiber seeds. You can till the grass. Can I go like one further out here than I think I can? I can't till that part. I think it's... I mean, 15 by 10 makes sense. From like a design perspective, that's like an easy grid to work within. So I want to make 38 crafts of fiber seeds here. So we start with 25. And we just go... I mean, just go until 152 here. Easy. All right. Not bad. And then, I don't know if we're going to have time to plant all of these today. But we can at least till the area here. And then we can come back tomorrow and plant the rest because we have that luxury. You didn't agree to math? You implicitly agree to at least some level of math anytime you tune into one of my streams. I should put it in, like, the stream chat rules. Or give, like, a content warning or something like that. Warning, may contain math. You don't have to do any of the math. You just have to be prepared for the fact that I'm probably going to have to do some math. Also, if you play Stardew Valley to any, like, great extent, I regret to inform you, you like math in some capacity. There's too many numbers in this game that if you've played this, like, to perfection or even just, like, community center completion, you've had to deal with math, and it's not been a high enough barrier to entry that's prevented you from, like, getting far in the game. So I'm sorry to tell you, you're a polymath. Whether you like it or not. Actually, what's a polymath? I mean, I think it means you're good at math, but doesn't it also mean that you're good at, like, other things as well? Like, you have multiple different disciplines that you excel in? Is that what a polymath is? With knowledge in a lot of areas. That's what I thought. It's not a common word. I think the most common place people know the word polymath from is probably the Hamilton musical. I'm a polymath, a massive pain. You know, PG-13 and all that. Quick little hydration break. Also be called a Renaissance man. I think I just like words that have, like, the poly prefix, man. Polymath, polyglot. These are two of the greatest words of all time. Polyamory, polygamy. So many good uses. Polyculture. There you go. All right. That's all the fiber seeds planted. That was a great little side quest there. I like that. Exclamation point poly. Is Polly Pocket still a thing that's around? My sister, but when we were young, my sister had, like, Polly Pocket play sets, and I remember them, like, being, like, really fun. Like, I would play with them too. And you'd have, like, those, like, there was one that had, like, a button or, like, a crank or something. You'd, like, press it, and, like, the little Polly Pocket figurine would, like, go up and down the stairs and stuff. It was a marvel of modern engineering, man. It was great. It was so much fun for my child wonder brain. All right, I need more sap. I think we focus on more tappers tomorrow. As many as I can make happen here. We're gonna need more wood, and we got wood. Actually, we're probably gonna need more copper bars. But I got a lot of copper yesterday, as well as from previous days of mining. So That should be all right, because sap is going to become a limiting factor on our candy production if we don't ramp up and just get all the rest of those mahogany trees tapped already. Oh, thank you, Flop. Prehistoric rib. I don't know where you found that, but but good boy. Be good for our bone mills when we eventually unlock those. I think I have 9 copper bars at the mine. I probably have some extra copper bars at the mine. Oh, is Vincent's birthday today? Oops. Happy birthday, Vincent. I know I definitely have a lot of copper ore at the mines. What did I sell today? Oh, the pickled sweet potatoes. 854 a pop, man. Holy. That's solid. You had one Polly Pocket set growing up. It was one of your most treasured possessions. Do they still, like, actively make them? Or are they... Like, I see people say you still love them. Yes, Polly Pocket still exists. Like, you can go to a toy store and they're still, like, on the shelf. There's, like, modern-day Polly Pockets. Or is it, like, a vintage collector's item these days? You always forget his birthday, too. I mean, hopefully his parents got his birthday taken care of. He'll get plenty of gifts. I mean, Jody seems like the type who'd be the one to, like, shower him with gifts. Ooh, coffee. Thank you, Claire. Little morning coffee. Appreciate that. We got Star Drop luck today. Not the best possible luck, but I mean, Star Drop luck is still Star Drop luck, man. Do I take that to Skull Cavern again? Do we run another Skull Cavern day back, or do we work on some other stuff here? Honestly, I might go Skull Cavern. I know we've been doing a lot of it, not only in Expanded here, but also obviously in, whatchamacallit. Fleeting Farm. That's the name. But I need to reach combat level 10. Mastery is beckoning me. And we need more resources always, so, I mean, it's just a good thing to do. Let's see. That's not quite ready yet. Ooh, wait. But this is the Wolf Snapper row. Radioactive Bass row. The Frog row is whatever. Wolf Snapper row, man. We got to find out how much that's going to be worth. I'm going to sell the Frog row. Do I have free preserves jars right now? I don't think I do I? Yeah, these are already being used for other things. I also don't have free kegs. I wouldn't mind getting some kegs. Now that coffee is online, especially, like, I've got a lot of coffee beans to work through. We should probably have some kegs just, like, in the house, working to make us, like, good amounts of coffee, right? Thanks for the pancakes, buddy. I think I'm just gonna store those over here for right now. I don't want to overwrite my buffs. 3 drop is pretty good. I mean, for a legendary fish row, 3 is definitely pretty good. We'll store these rows in here for right now so we can age them in the future. Once we have some preserve shards ready to go. Do I have the means to make more kegs right now? I can make 4 kegs with my oak resin situation as it currently is. Maybe we can sort that out later. We can do this on a day when we're not trying to get to Skull Cavern as well. So let me go ahead. Actually, I think this is a good spot for coffee beans. I'm going to move them from this chest, because if we're going to use them for coffee, then we might as well have them, like, ready to go there. Also, do I have the recipe for triple shot? I don't think I do. I don't see it here. We should probably buy that then from the saloon when we next get the chance. That way I can start investing in my own in more speed buffs here. Did I watch Strange Days at Blake Holsey High? It was a Canadian show. Katie's Wick? I've never heard of that show in my life, but it sounds so Canadian. I can't tell you why it sounds so Canadian, but it definitely does. It's just got that aura about it. Okay, we don't need that. Don't need that. Do I have more iron bars, right? 21 iron bars, and we got plenty of other iron to smelt as well. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and commit to making all these iron bars into explosive ammo here. I don't have that many bombs or anything otherwise kicking around. I've got 3 cherry bombs that I can use up. We could go magic rock candy today. Magic rock candy is a possible play today. But I feel like we might want to save that for a day when we're... I don't know, man. I guess, is there a reason not to do it today? It was super Canadian. It was on after Degrassi. I never watched Degrassi either, but I know about Degrassi for sure. I don't know if I want to go magic rock candy today. Hey, you know what? Live a little. Why not? Magic rock candy it up. Save it for the Desert Festival. Oh, you know what? The Desert Festival is only a few days away. You know what? It's a good thing you said that, Mary Pro, because I definitely would have just eaten it today. No, for the Desert Festival, now that I think about it, that's not that far away, so that's valid. All right, we'll just stick with our crab cakes and such today. Do I have any other food that I would want to bring? 18 fried eggs. Honestly, the fried eggs should probably be fine for us, combined with other food that we can just get in the cavern itself. Let me go grab some coal. We'll make some explosive ammo real quick, and then we will be on our way. Max Luck Day Magic Rock Candy plus Aged Blue Moon Wine. How much is the luck buff from Aged Blue Moon Wine again? I remember we saw it like way early on, because like you visit Sophia's shop and she just like has it like from day 1 to sell, I think. Is it like... I remember being like an insane amount of luck, man. We're on year 2 on this farm. Alright, might as well smelt some copper. I do have 9 copper bars in there as well. You're so right about that. And make a whole bunch of explosive ammo here. Easy. Leave the rest of the coal behind. Does anyone know what the... It wasn't a rhetorical question, chat. How much does the Blue Moon Wine give you as far as luck goes? I want to know. Combine that with a magic... I want to say... It feels insane in my head to say, so that's why I'm not saying it. I want to say it's like plus 7 luck, man. But I don't know if that's just wishful thinking. Where's she off to today? I guess she's going to work, probably. Fair enough. I don't know. Go look. I got places to be. I got Skull Cavern to hit up. Chat, this is why... This is one of the many benefits of having chat around. I can just ask you these questions, and someone will know the answer. You can't just lollygag around, type in exclamation point horse and stuff all day. Help me. Help me, please. Don't make me do all the heavy lifting here. Wow, do it yourself? I mean, I will if I'm forced to, but... Leak southwest of the greenhouse. I did see that, but I didn't want to grab it just yet, because I guess I could have put it in a chest here anyway, but it's whatever. Alright. Cherry bombs, staircases, 105 explosive ammo into Dream. We got here a little later than I kind of wanted to, 8:40, but it's still fine. We're allowed to stay here later by virtue of it being, not Fleeting Farm. Do I want to fight all these monsters? I said I need the combat experience, man. I said I need the combat experience, and they're out here giving me an infested floor. I feel like I gotta take it. Not sure how close we are to combat level 10, but hopefully not far. We haven't been prioritizing it too much as of late, which is why I'm trying to fast track it here. Because mastery would be a big help in many different facets of our life. We didn't know how bad we had it, man. Back in 1.5 when mastery didn't exist. Oh, lucky ring, by the way. Just a ring, just a casual lucky ring out here, you know? NBD. Just getting lucky ring. Don't even need to go panning for our lucky ring. We can just get one from a crate like that. That's fun. Lovely lucky ring. Were you watching Randomized Perfection while keeping up with the streams? You're getting so confused. Opermus Prime? Opermus Prime? Is that how your name is said? I love that. I love your name. It's so good. I feel you, though. Watch enough, like, Stardew playthroughs or playthroughs of any game in general from, like, different creators or even from the same creator, and you'll start to be like, wait, isn't this... Didn't you already do this? Isn't this a thing? And you're like, no, that's from the other playthrough I was watching. Like, doesn't he already have, like, 7 lucky rings? No, that was in Fleeting Farm, man. What the heck? It can be hard to keep it all straight, depending on how much you watch, especially. You love cats? Then you're amongst good people here. We also love cats. And dogs. And animals of all sorts. Raccoons especially, some may say. I think some people in chat may have a bias towards raccoons. Call it a hunch. I called it out, man. The stream delay. I got you with the stream delay. Image unknown. I see you typing raccoons. Ooh. There's a smell that just wafted to me from somewhere. It smells like Thanksgiving stuffing. Which is very strange, being the last day of July. I don't know why anyone would be making stuffing in the middle of summer. It was a very specific smell. It's like gone now, but I definitely like distinctly smelled stuffing, man. And I'm gonna tell you, I like stuffing, but the smell was not particularly appetizing, even though it smelled like good stuffing. But during the summer, my brain's just not, like, in stuffing mode, you know? Like, it's one of those things, like stuffing is distinctly, like, a cold weather food for me. And I didn't realize until I smelled it just now that I'm, like... I always thought I was one of those kind of people that would just eat anything any time of the year regardless. And I probably would eat the stuffing and still, like, relatively enjoy myself, but there was definitely, like, an ick factor in my brain when I smelled it just now. The stuff you put in the turkey. Yeah. I believe some people, in some places, it's called dressing instead of stuffing. But as far as I'm concerned, dressing is for salad. You know, like, why did the lettuce blush? Because it saw the salad dressing, and all those tropes and stuff. Dressing doesn't go inside the turkey. I thought they were different names for the same thing. I thought dressing was stuffing. What do you all put inside the turkey? Wait, Mazer, have you never had stuffing before, or any stuffing facsimile? I mean, it's in Stardew Valley. Surely you must know about it. It's basically just like breadcrumbs and spices. I've got new ideas to sleep on. Wait. Hold the phone. Let's derail this entire conversation already and reach level 10 combat, man. Yo, get some hype in chat for that. That's finally, mastery has just dropped. We're already 40 points of the way towards mastery now. Mastery has finally started. Yippee-ki-yay. All right, now I don't have to focus as heavily on monsters either if I don't want to. Because we don't need any more combat experience. I mean, experience is still good for mastery, but there's definitely better ways to go about getting the experience than killing monsters, I'll tell you that. Wolfgang Mozart. I have seen Dexter Resurrection. I'm all caught up on it. I believe there's a new episode. I think it's new episodes every Friday, right? Like the show's not they didn't just drop it all at once. It's weekly episodes. So I believe I'm all caught up on it, and I'm loving it so far, man. The new Dexter shows, like Dexter, ooh, that's good. Like Dexter New Blood and Dexter Resurrection. They've definitely got like a different distinct style from the original Dexter, right? But it's a good style, I think. How did that not hit that slime? I would debate that one. I really like it, man. I'm not going to spoil anything because it is like a new show. And Dexter fans have probably been waiting a long time for it. And I only had to wait like a couple months for it after I got caught up with Dexter. I didn't watch the original Dexter as it was coming out. I'm a relatively new Dexter fan, so I feel spoiled that I didn't have to wait like 10 years for some new Dexter stuff, man. Do we have spots for more emotes? I'd have to check. We probably do, because I haven't added any new emotes in a while, but I can't say with any degree of authority. Actually, you know what? It's all killer, no filler so far. That's a great quote. I would agree, Wolfgang. I feel like it's only picking up speed too. It's a great show. Highly recommended for Dexter fans out there. But if you're a Dexter fan, you're probably already watching it anyway. Let me see. I can find out if we have any emote slots open right now. I always forget where to go on this page, man. There's so many freaking pages on the YouTube studio. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Emojis, badges, and emoji. Emoji. I do not have any more emoji slots. All of the emoji slots are currently filled up, as it turns out. Yeah. I could probably swap out some of the lesser used emotes, although I'm looking at these and a lot of them actually do, like, get some use. Not necessarily all of them. We have some emojis that are more popular than others for sure, but YouTube, get your act together. I mean, it's not YouTube's fault. They just have, like, different member thresholds. I would tell you how many more members we need for our next emoji slot, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want people to feel like, oh, let's just, like, I'm just going to gift you members now so we can get more emojis. I want you to gift members if you feel like gifting members naturally, or become a member yourself. You love the emote idea? What was the emote idea? Hold on. Mazer, what'd you say? What'd you say? What if emote of halfway through a shaft and then a second emote of legs popping out the other side? that could be a fun one. That would be a fun one for Skull Cavern specifically. If I had more emoji slots to toy around with, I could see that one happening. But we gotta be picky with our emoji slots, because we've only got so many to work with. I like having them be as, like, multi-purpose as possible. Well, first read this. That's one of the strange dolls, I'm pretty sure. Second, let's just see what this prehistoric floor looks like. And now that I don't need combat experience, dude, this floor is too big. I'm staircasing. I do need to eventually do Pepper Rex eradication, but that doesn't need to be, like, a priority right now. So I'm just gonna go, man. I want to get more iridium and stuff. I want more resources that aren't just dinosaur related. There you go, Leisha, getting creative. We got a whole emoji and we got a person emoji. I mean, there is something to be said. There's a certain, like, charm in trying to use, like, the default emojis. Or, like, YouTube's baked-in emojis, which we don't... I feel like we could use the default YouTube emojis. There's some good ones in there, like the spam emoji we've talked about in the past. We can get some better... We can get some more value out of those emojis for sure. If you know what you're doing, like you can do some good stuff with those emojis. The spam, exactly. Spam your spam while the spam is spamming. I don't think I've ever eaten spam. Someone I watched was, like, talking about spam on stream the other day. and saying just like how good it is. But I've always been of the like society has made me think that like spam is like disgusting. This I'll do. This is a small floor. If you've had spam, chat, is it good? Like, would you recommend spam? You've never had the courage to have spam? Kill this guy as well. It's gross. Like, it's... What is it? You need to fry it? It's just like gelatinous meat in like a tin, right? Which sounds horrible. It's ground up meat. Is it gelatinous? Like, that's the word I've heard to describe spam before. What is that? What is that emoji lineup, Jerry? That's so good. See, that's what I'm talking about. That makes me laugh so much, seeing the emojis used so creatively like that. It's because it's preserved, not gelatinous. You enjoy spam? It's very Scabble-esque, where it's the leftover bits. I'd probably like it. Like, I'm not a very picky eater, so I feel like I'd probably like spam. I've just never, like... It's one of those things where I'll see it, like, at the grocery store, and it's like, you know what? It's got enough detractors in my brain from what I've heard about spam and other people's opinions about spam that I'm not, like, compelled to wanna buy it. But maybe I gotta give it a try. There's like so many different flavors of spam. I didn't even realize that. I remember like a few years back, I saw like a Rhett and Link video, Good Mythical Morning, where they like did a flavor taste test on like all the different flavors of spam. And I was like, how many flavors of spam could there possibly be? They've got a lot of flavors of spam, man. The Skull Cavern run is cursed. It's a little cursed. I won't deny it, but I think we're making the best out of it here. No staircase out of that? On my star drop luck day? You come to me on the day of my star drop luck and you don't give me a staircase? The consistency is like bologna for spam. I like bologna. Well, more accurately, my child self liked bologna. I haven't had bologna in a while. I'm starting to realize I have like all these foods that I had as a kid that I haven't had in a long time. I think my diet has become like too restrictive, man. I gotta start branching out. Like I think I've gotten into a rut diet-wise, and I've got to start like trying other foods, either foods I haven't had in a long time or just new foods in general. I've always said I'm the kind of person that would like eat any kind of food. Like I'll try anything at least once. But at the same time, I don't make an endeavor to actually try new things. I think the most recent new thing I tried was actually pretty recent. When we came back, when my dad and I finished our road trip, we arrived back in town here. We all went to dinner, me, my dad, and my mom. We went out to like a Japanese grill, and I forget what it was actually called. It was a dish with unagi, which is eel. And I've never had eel before, and I really liked it, actually. It's got like such like a good, like, rich flavor to it. It was really nice, man. Ew. Don't knock it till you've tried it. If you've tried unagi and you don't like it, then fair play, but I'm gonna say don't knock it till you've tried it, man. I feel like there's a lot of foods out there that like they sound weird and gross until you actually try them, until you like actually think about it and then you try them. Like, what is unagi, man? It's just meat. It's just a different kind of meat. It's kind of the same way with things like cow tongue or chicken hearts. Like, these aren't normal, like, things that you just buy at the grocery store on a casual Wednesday afternoon and eat. But when I really sit and think about it, I'm like, I mean, it probably has a slightly different taste profile, but I like most kinds of meat. Why would, like, a heart or a tongue be any different? Maybe they are. Like I said, I've never tried them, so maybe there is a difference that I'm just not privy to. But it can't be like that bad, right? But especially like compared to foods that are actually like gross. that like I feel like the majority of people would agree are probably gross. Like fish eyes. I know there are cultures and dishes where people eat like fish eyes. And I'm like, the eye is not meat. That's something otherworldly. I don't want to eat a fish eye, man. Wouldn't it have like a crunch to it because it has like the lens and stuff in it? Like I don't want to deal with that, man. Not to say I mean, maybe I just don't like crunchy foods, but exclamation point worm bin. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. The food discussion is usually safe, but once you start going in the direction of fish eyes, people start to draw the line. Argon going for the gross out content. What can I say? I'm a kid of the 90s. That stuff was all the rage back then, man. You couldn't turn on the TV without seeing some kid like burping or farting or something in a commercial. Ooh, good iridium ore. Very nice. And a staircase out of that as well. I was gonna say that looked like a crab. Ooh, and a shaft as well. I feel like this days in Skull Cavern has actually like been better overall than our last visit to Skull Cavern. They were both star drop luck days, but technically the last one was better because it was like maximum luck day, not just like regular old star drop luck. Okay, but farting is funny. It can be funny in the right context. I think more often than not, farting is funny. It's something that everyone can relate to on some level, right? Beans, they're good for your heart. We all know how that one goes. Or beans, the musical fruit. That's the one that I grew up with. The more you eat, the more you toot. You prefer to live in a world where farting is funny? I think it's a good world. I think it's an optimistic world. I think it goes hand in hand with optimism. That was a thing? Yeah, man. You never heard that one? That little rhyme? That little bone mo? Beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So eat your beans at every meal. I can't be the only one that's heard that, and it's gonna be stuck in my brain for the rest of time immemorial, man. I don't know if it was like a psyop to try and get you to eat more beans, but it worked on me, man. I mean, they didn't need to psyop me to eat more beans. I just like beans anyway, but... Your grandpa used to sing that to you as a kid? You're gonna go do work stuff? Fair enough, fair enough. Saw that on a show at some point. I don't know where I first heard it. I think I probably heard it from like a classmate at school when I was a kid or something. There was another song about farts, I think. How did that one go? It was like, I don't know where this one came from, but it is still in my brain because I learned it early enough that it was like in the malleable part of my brain that refuses to let go. It goes, when I farted, an earthquake started and gas filled the air. Take a sniff, just one whiff, and you'll jump off a cliff. That's how it goes, man. I remember that one. Where's that one from, man? Oh, there's a freebie over there. All this time there was a freebie. I should have gone for the screenshot, man. It's like the most insane thing you've probably ever heard, or at least the most insane thing you may have heard today, if you've never heard it before. Pinglers, you know what I'm talking about? I see the OMG. You walk away and this is what you come back to? It's so nostalgic, man. I just want to know where that's from. The melody is like that jungle song from The Lion King. You feel like you've heard it. Yo, Leia Kitty, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. For some reason, now all I can think of is the Courage episode with Flan. Easy fantasy, eat fantasy Flan. Wait, I've never seen that, I don't think. I watched Courage the Cowardly Dog when I was a kid, but I don't know if I've seen all the episodes. Hold on, I was about to talk to Siri. Hey, Siri.
Hmm?
If I sing you a song, can you tell me where it's from?
Hang on. Let me listen.
When I farted, an earthquake started and gas filled the air. Dude, she's working on it. She's trying to figure it out. It's loading. She's trying, man. Is this still trying? I don't think she's having too much luck. No song found. No! No! Well, the world may never know. Leave Siri alone? This is what she specializes at. I didn't even know she had that capability, man. Do you think if I, like, tried to, like, do an acapella version of b_boss.ogg that she would get it? Dude, that could be a fun party game. Can you sing the song well enough that Siri understands and, like, recognizes the song? I don't think she'd I doubt that b_boss.ogg is in her repertoire of knowledge, but if I did, like, a more popular song, then maybe. It is The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Wait, you're right. But where did the lyrics come from? Try it? What song should I try? Should I try b_boss? Hey, Siri.
Mm-hmm.
Can I sing you a song and you can tell me where it's from? Next, Wait, what?
I don't think it can be Cinder Sap first, man. I just don't. There's mastery there, which isn't even the bulk of my concern. The bulk of my concern would be...
What, Siri, why did Siri open... She opened a video... She opened my video from 1 week ago. Why did she do that, man? She just... I was wondering where my voice was coming from. I had to turn it up so I could, like, tell. And then it's like I opened my YouTube app and my own video is playing. Why is... What... Siri, what are we doing? Hey, Siri.
Uh-huh.
If I sing you a song, can you tell me where it's from?
Sure, absolutely. Ahem. Okay, here I go. Ahem. Hang on. Let me just clear my... Gosh, singing is harder than I thought.
No. I mean, that was a great attempt at singing, but I want to sing you a song, and then you can tell me if you recognize it. She turned off. She just straight... My phone just went black. She doesn't want to do it, man. She doesn't want to do it. All right, fair enough, fair enough. She heard what I sang the first time, and she's not about to fall for it again. She's over it, man. Maybe AI won't steal our jobs after all. You know what? You're right. Maybe we'll be okay in the end. SMH Siri. That's okay. Ooh, Prizzy! Wait, I actually get... It's a prismatic shard and I actually get to keep it? I don't have to, like, leave it or, like, trash it or anything like that? I actually get to keep it and use it for something? Wait. It's so much more exciting when you can actually, like, keep it between days, man. Oh my goodness, there was a freebie down here all this time, too. Okay, we can definitely do a little... Not napalm ring shenanigans, because unfortunately I don't have a napalm ring, but I can do one of these here. Ooh, that felt so good, man. Siri doesn't think farting is funny. Hey, Siri. Tell me a fart joke.
A farmer sees a chicken cross a road and asks, "Hey, why did you cross the road?" The chicken replies, "I'm going to a bar." The farmer asks, "What happens when you walk into a bar?" The chicken says, "Sorry, but that's a whole other joke."
What the heck? That had nothing to do with farts. 0 out of 10. We are safe from AI after all. They're at least not taking over our... Oh, did she think farm joke? She misunderstood. That wasn't even a joke. Well, it wasn't funny. Hey, Siri.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a fart joke.
Why was the rabbit really excited about its new burrow? Because it had its whole life ahead of it.
Okay, that's +2. I've never heard that one before. It's not a fart joke, but it's still a good joke. I'll take that one. You're off the hook this time, Siri. That one actually got me. You didn't get it? It's got its whole life ahead of it. You know, the rabbit, the burrow, it's got its whole life ahead of it. Whole life? Or one could call it shaft life. We're living that shaft life right now. At least I hope I will be. Wait. I hit you. Beautiful. I don't have inventory space right now. I could do I want the fire quartz? Fire quartz could probably be good. I'm making the emote more relevant by the minute. What do I want to get rid of here? I could get rid of these 2 bug meat. Grab a fire quartz. Good day for iridium here, man. Don't call it shaft life. Why not? I'm clearly being rewarded for it, for my wit. It's a 2nd prismatic shard right there, man. Call Saf, she's crying. She wishes she could get this good of Prizzy luck on a day. Oh, she probably gets like I don't remember how many, like, what her record is for Prizzies on a day, but she's done multiple series now trying to get as many prismatic shards in like a year, right? So she's definitely got me beat on this one. Do I want anything for a life elixir? Honestly, a life elixir could be worth keeping around, so get rid of the aquamarine. That's fine. Double Prizzy. Triple Prizzy? No, not quite, unfortunately. Unless this guy drops a Prizzy, or that guy. Do I really need that sap? I do, actually. I'm low on sap right now. We need sap for our candy-making prospects. I feel like we've strayed too far from our roots as a candy maker. We need to pivot back to focusing like more hardcore on candy. All right, check this out. Ooh, you like that? There's more where that came from. Subscribe to argonmatrix.youtube. If you want more mystic stones in your life. What the heck is this floor, man? A star-shaped floor with mystic stones and 4 iridium nodes that all have prismatic shards in them? Watch this mega bomb, man. Wait for it. It's gonna be the best mega bomb you've ever seen in your life. Check out all these prismatic shards we're about to get. I mean, 1 is still pretty good. One is still higher than the expected value out of that, technically speaking. And you said no 3rd Prizzy? Not on that floor, at least. On the floor I was talking about, but... Very nice. I should kill these mummies, because they have a chance at... There's a decent number of mummies here. Okay, don't die. Number 1. Bring this up just in case. Actually, I'm gonna just eat one of these straight up. There's a decent number of mummies here, and they do have a chance to drop red cabbage seeds. Which is still one of the things we primarily want out of Skull Caverns if we can make it happen. Did we have a Morris cutscene earlier? No. We were talking about whether Morris had a 10-heart event. I don't think we ever got a conclusive answer on that. We are at 10 hearts with Morris. I just don't know where I would go or like at what time in order to find an event if one exists. But I'm willing to be guided. Oh, we got more iridium ore out of that. Red cabbage seed. Red cabbage seed. Red cabbage seed. No. Oh, there's a serpent over there. Hold on. Hold on. Red cabbage me. One of these days. We can check the traveling cart tomorrow, technically. I mean, but at this rate, we're probably just gonna have to wait until 11 levels. Holy. Probably just gonna have to wait until summer. Are we living the pass-out life? I think we might be living the pass-out life, yeah. Well, hold on. I want to get this iridium here, and then I'm probably gonna head upstairs, grab my hoe. That way I don't have to come back for it. Grab that. 1:50 a.m. Do I have time? Sneak up here. Grab the gold hoe. Got just enough room for it. It's a pretty good day, man. Pretty good day in Skull Cavern. Go pass out in the coolness of the desert. Don't try this at home. And level 10 combat. You can either go brute or we can go defender. We didn't go with my traditional lineup in combat this time. I'm definitely feeling brute on this one. If I need more HP, I'll just eat more food. Duh. Pretty sure Morris's 10-heart event will be behind the Jojo route. Do we have confirmation on that, though? I sense that a new way is open and my steel pan is ready. It's the best day of my life. Got a traveling cart day today as well. I think it might even be candy day. Morning Moon, welcome on in. Good to see you. How was your day, Claire? Can you hear the birds chirping outside? Cheep, 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 cheep. Yeah, I hear them, man. Oh, Egg Festival tomorrow. Year 2 Egg Festival. Another Star Drop Luck Day. We won't go Skull Caverns again today. We got to mix it up a little bit here. For sure. Egg Festival, lovely. All right, let's drop off any stuff that we can. Boom, boom, boom. Morris's heart event is locked behind the Jojo route. Unfortunate. But understandable as well. Okay, life elixir can go in here. I can put away this. I can bring out that. And yeah, I'll bring the golden scythe out, especially because I think that rice needs to be not fertilized, but harvested. Boom, 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 boom. Eat a crab cake for our speed here. Yeah, we've been to Skull Cavern enough in Fleeting Farm. I think we're probably due for a Skull Cavern break for sure. We're overdue at this point, especially because I don't want to spoil anything, but I think there's a decent likelihood that there's going to be more Skull Cavern, quite a bit more Skull Cavern in Fleeting Farm in the fall. It won't be like all Skull Cavern, but there's going to be a sizable chunk of it for sure. Grab all of our mayonnaise here. We got a lot of dinosaur mayonnaise yesterday by virtue of Skull Cavern and also just our naturally spawning dinosaurs. I do have some duck eggs here. Make sure to use those up first. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, and 2 more. Can I buy the auto grabber for my coop? Well, I guess I could, yeah. You know what, we probably should. We're probably overdue on an auto grabber here. They are expensive, but we are at the point where we're actually making enough money that it shouldn't really matter that much. We're selling like so much stuff basically every day. Not even just like candy and everything, although candy is still the bulk of our export, or at least I would like it to be. It do be candy day today. Assuming we have enough sap to actually make good on that. Oh, baby. How many more tappers do I need? That is a good question. We should check that once we're done here. Do my usual due diligence of farm chores and go from there. We got some oak resin down here as well. Oak resin and pine tar. Oak resin will be good for kegs, which we did want to make for our coffee production as well. What other recipes should we focus on if we want to expand our candy empire, chat? Are there any, like, good recipes I should go for? We've got candy, and we've got chocolate truffle bars. Ice cream sundae. I don't know how much that was worth when we sold it. I mean, we already have production on hazelnuts, milk, and sugar. And we have one cherry tree. We'd probably want more than a single cherry tree if we wanted to actually add that in. Oh, gingerbread cookie, you're right, but we need to get to Ginger Island before we can really worry about that. Wasn't it 400? I mean, this is definitely something I would wiki, but again, I don't want to check the wiki if I can help it. A train is passing through Stardew Valley. I should probably go for it. I don't know if I have time to make it, but I'm going to try. Go, 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 go. I didn't bring Shoe with me, man. Hop to it. You forgot that Ginger is from the island? Antonia, are you okay? It's literally called Ginger Island. Ooh. Oh, is this fertilizer? Wait. I hear the train. Is the train still going in the cutscene? Am I going to see the train? Susan, you're going to have to speak up. The train's really loud. Wiki says ice cream sundae sells for $1.15. That's nothing, bro. That's chump change. I'm refreshing my little guys with patented homemade fertilizer. Nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus are parts of what makes Emerald Farm's produce delicious. Just add sunshine, water, and some love, and you've got yourself a profitable season. Are we in a commercial right now? Emerald Farm is small in comparison to Sandal Farm. I can't imagine managing that much space. Me neither, honestly. Most of it is not being used very effectively. How are you able to keep up with all that land? Honestly, it's because I never take breaks or I automate watering with sprinklers. Yeah, I'm all about that grind set, actually. I've noticed you work through every weekend and sometimes don't head into town for days. Don't push yourself too hard, honey. Wait, they noticed? I thought that I was just doing my own thing and everyone was like chill with it. Taking a day or two off won't be the end of the world. Says you. Look, you Susan, maybe you'll get through to Flip on this one. Don't try to give this advice to Chloe. She's too far gone at this point. No, it's year 2. It's year 2. Spring year 2 is what we're in. Maybe we can take a trip to Grampleton sometime. I'd love to introduce you to my crafting instructor. They're trying to get me to download Grampleton Fields, man. I need to finish fertilizing before the afternoon heat hits. Talk to you soon. That must have been a cutscene for doing that special order, right? Susan was in a cheerful mood today. Yay. Ooh, oh my gosh. Would you look at the size of my babies, Flip? I've never seen cauliflower so big. Where did these weren't here a second ago? That fertilizer is something else, honey. I'll put the crafting recipe to good use. Maybe this is the fertilizer cutscene. Maybe it was just coincidence that they both had to do with fertilizer. Follow me inside for a sec. I want to share something with you. Secret new fertilizer kung fu? Teaching me the ways of old? I learned something new today. I want to return the favor. Passing the knowledge down to the younger generation. I received Susan's patented fermentation method. Beer, mead, and pale ale are now more valuable. She trusted me with this. That's cool, man. Maybe that makes beer, mead, and pale ale a little more, like a little more competitive with stuff like wine. That's interesting. I was gonna say, wouldn't it make sense to also make like wine more valuable? But let's be real, wine doesn't need a buff. That's cool. Mead is kind of like candy. Mead is really sweet. So if we were to branch into anything alcohol-wise, it probably would be mead. Plus, that's a good excuse to use up, or to like set up some honey farms. That could be fun. While you're here, would you mind helping me to help harvest those big guys outside? I got you. I got an Iridium axe that was made for this. Fantastic. I did miss the train, unfortunately, unless it was dropping stuff during that cutscene. Oh well, c'est la vie. So how much is it worth now is the actual question. I guess we'll find out in due time. Bro, where'd all these mushrooms come from? Oh, they're from the mushroom logs, that's right. For where else but the mushroom logs? I forgot I was down there. I got completely derailed from my farm chores that I was doing. I'm out near town anyways right now. I might as well do some errands out here. I need to go to Clint to pick up my steel pan. And I need to go to the traveling cart to check for ancillary goods. Primarily, red cabbage would be nice. Are your messages not going through? 50% increase. No, I just didn't read your message, early gamer. That's my bad. I was too enthralled. 50% increase? Beer ships for 300. Is that the default value or is that increased value? 300 seems high for beer, so I feel like that's the increased value. We haven't shipped mead or anything, I don't think, though. It was mead, beer, and pale ale that get the increase, right? What's the normal sell price of beer? Beer does normally sell for 200, so that is a 50% increase. Early gamer. You're spitting facts out here. I didn't read the messages about the cutscene. I was watching the cutscene and inferring my own things. Let's see. Pale ale. Pale ale sells for 420 normally. 420 with artisan. Wait, do I have artisan? Hold on a second. Is beer also affected by artisan? Do I not have artisan? I got artisan. Wine, cheese, and oil. Oh, but this doesn't factor in the artisan prices, right? The shipping page doesn't factor in artisan. Is that what that is? Because wine for 400. Go wine. Well, we actually don't know. It's variable with wine. So beer, factoring in artisan, because beer sells for 280 normally. So if you do 280 with artisan, so you factor in 50% from that buff, and that gets you 420. So 420 for beer, potentially. Pale ale sells for 420 naturally. So multiply that by 1.5. You're going to add another 210 on top of that. That's going to get you 630 for pale ale. Is pretty crazy. And then mead. Mead doesn't change based on the type of honey you use, unfortunately. Mead is the same as pale ale, though. It sells for 420 normally with artisan, so go up to 630. That's pretty solid, man. If we get some bee houses and stuff going, I could be down. We don't even need to technically worry about making, like, you know, high-quality honey if we're turning it into mead instead. I'm here for it, man. No, I'm not ignoring anyone. Definitely not on purpose. It's just, you know, there's enough messages in chat, and I'm trying to focus on the game at the same time that sometimes some slip through the cracks. It's never malicious if I ignore your message. Unless you're saying, like, weird stuff, but my chat's pretty good about that. Quick little hydration break here. Hops greenhouse incoming. Nah, pale ale wouldn't fit with our candy vibes. If we're gonna go for anything, it should be mead. Okay. Am I doing anything else out here? I'm going to the traveling cart. That's right. Say hi to Jas real quick. She likes the ice cream from your cow's milk. Ooh, that does sound good. Freshly homemade ice cream. Straight from the udders? From the udder to the cone? Is that a good slogan for an ice cream place, or is that too gross? From the udder to the cone? Definitely not. No. I don't know, man. That's how you know it's as fresh as it can be. I guess it does need to be pasteurized, though, huh? All right, what do we got here? No red cabbage seeds. Unfortunately. Lucky Lunch might be worth something, though. I'll buy a Lucky Lunch. Lobster Bisque. +3 fishing. Honestly, those are pretty good, too, but 1,025 is a little pricey. I think I'll pass on the rest of it. Utterly delicious. Now we're cooking. All right. Ooh, we got more roe here as well from our wolf snapper. Wolf snapper roe. It must be pretty good, man. Pretty profitable, I should say. We'll have to find out. Are my preserves jars empty right now is the question. Hold on. Put away the mushrooms. Honestly, sell some stuff. I've still got more inventory management to do here. Sell the purple mushroom as well. Keep the Lucky Lunch around. Let's go ahead and try and make as much candy as I can. Can I make it? Can I make enough? Do I have the sap? Bro, I've only got enough sap for 8 birch syrups. We need to up the candy production facilities here. I mean, I'll make what I can, I guess, because it's 4 per candy, so I can make 2 candies. Wait, is it? Yeah, no, I can make. Wait, hold on a sec. No, it's 4 birch water. No, oh, no, this is fine. This is fine. Just do that. Okay. We're bottlenecking. Exactly. We need to increase sap production. We need more tapped mahogany trees. Even if we tap all of our current mahogany trees, I actually don't know if that's going to be enough to fix it here, because 25 sap per birch syrup. It's a lot, man, especially because you need... What's the actual production line here? What does it look like? I don't know why it doesn't show you the birch syrup recipe. We go in here. Birch syrup is 3 birch water and 25 sap. So it's 25 sap per candy because it's 1 birch syrup per candy. Okay, so we don't have access to heavy tappers, and heavy tappers wouldn't help us with sap even, because heavy tappers don't increase the amount of stuff you get from a tapper. They just make the tappers work faster, and our tappers already work at maximum capacity. All right, I'm just gonna put this rice directly into our mill, I think. What do I want to buy seed-wise here? I might go buy some beet seeds. Why not? Am I harvesting sap every day? I haven't been harvesting sap every day. I've been pretty bad about that, to be honest, because it felt like I had so much sap that it was just like it wasn't really that relevant, but clearly I didn't have enough sap. I didn't realize how fast I was going through it. Can I grow beets in the spring? Oh, I can't grow beets in the spring. For some reason, I thought beets were spring and rhubarb was fall, man. I got confused. Oh, strawberry seeds tomorrow. You know what? That's valid. That's valid. Well, I came to Calico Desert for no reason then. Let's just wait on strawberry seeds then. I could do them in the greenhouse. I could, but I feel like we should use the greenhouse for something a bit more impactful. As for what that's going to be just yet, I don't know. Something good for our candy productivity. Certainly. Miner's treats, man. We can't grow anything for miner's treats. You can't grow cave carrots in any capacity. I wish you could. Maybe there is a way in Stardew Expanded. Nectarine fruit bread. That could be pretty good. Mushroom berry rice. Don't think so. Flour cookies. There's not a way to grow this forage either. Not that I know of. There's so many things I want to make, man. Stuffed persimmons. Ramen. Baked berry oatmeal. I can't grow salmon berries or blackberries either. I want to grow all these things, man, but they don't let me. They don't let me. Let me out of my cage. Let me grow salmon berries. Hashtag salmonberry gate. Deconstructors and recycling machines. We need salmon berries, man. We need. I wish you should be able to grow salmon berries at a certain point. Pop some salmon berries in a seed maker. Why not? Get some salmonberry bushes that you can just like plant in like a garden pot or something like that. That could be fun. In Raffidax, you can grow them. Doesn't Raffidax add like 10,000 things though? I don't know if I want to add everything Raffidax has to offer just for the possibility of growing salmon berries. I could just mod in the ability to grow salmon berries myself, in theory. I just don't know how, like, whether I would do it as just like a normal crop or like some other special way. But I have the knowledge with which I can do that for sure. How's Grandpa's shed going here, by the way? I also have to hit up my barn. I haven't pet my animals and taken care of stuff there. Holy! I didn't realize this would all be ready. We got this weird little section down here. I think I want to change this out, man. I think I want to just do this all as like, I think we just keep going on fall seeds. Because we are going to need a lot of hazelnuts, especially if we want to eventually branch out into ice cream sundae production. So if we commit all this to hazelnuts, and then we can use the greenhouse for something else entirely. Greenhouse is good for our fruit trees, and we can also... I mean, honestly, we could just go all in on fruit trees in the greenhouse, now that I think about it. If we need... There are some, like, fruit tree fruits that are pretty relevant to, like, candy-based recipes. Like, I feel like nectarine fruit bread... Does that fit in our vibe? I don't have the Iridium Scythe yet. We just recently unlocked Mastery, but we're already halfway to our first Mastery, which is nice. Missed a mushroom. Oh, it blended in so well. Thank you. We should make it like a list of, like, things we want to add to our candy repertoire. If we want like a full like candy production line. Do we want to make cakes? Are we going to be branching out into like a bakery situation? Like chocolate cake and pink cake potentially? If we wanted to go pink cake, we'd want to have like a melon farm eventually as well. But maybe we wait until like Ginger Island for that. Blueberry tarts as well could be good. Just all sorts of desserts, man. Selling, like, baked goods like this isn't something you normally think of. And honestly, even in Stardew Expanded, is probably not going to be that good. Because, like, you'd get more money if you just sold the blueberries and, like, all the raw ingredients by themselves. Cooking is not that profitable most of the time. It's profitable for candy and for chocolate truffle bars. I can't speak to all this other stuff, though. Flour cookie, maybe. But it's fun. We fun max. We don't min max, right? Nectarine fruit bread. I think we should go in on more cherry trees and more nectarine trees. That's what my gut's telling me to do. For more ice cream sundae potential and more nectarine fruit bread potential. So I think I'm going to do exactly that. Before that, though, we're going to have to craft some more fall seeds here. I mean, I can use the seed makers and common mushrooms to get fall seeds as well, but it's a slow process. We can sacrifice some of our hazelnuts here. How many hazelnuts did I get out of that? I got 22 hazelnuts. I think we sacrifice like a third of our hazelnuts. Is that too many hazelnuts to sacrifice? That would be like 7 hazelnuts, basically. So like 70... That would get us 70 fall seeds. I think that's a reasonable ratio. We may have to expand hazelnut production in the future, but for right now, I think that's fine. So if we go like that, and just see how many spots this is going to fill up. And, well, I might as well get started on these as well. Yeah, because this is not going to fill us up. Not even close, unfortunately. But that's all right. That's what the seed makers are here for. We can expand and get more seed makers as well to make this all the better for us. Hate to see the mixed seeds popping and rearing their ugly heads, but I guess mixed seeds are still good because it'll be more fiber seeds in the future, theoretically. Bro, we're not even gonna have enough fall seeds here to... I got 1 fall seed out of all of those? Are you kidding me? 4 fall seeds for 4 mushrooms? In this economy? Boom, boom, boom. Do I craft more fall seeds, man? I don't want to eat into my hazelnuts too much. Any spring seeds left for leeks? Oh, that's good. That could be a good idea. We still have a little while left. 17 days left for George. Maybe the bakery could be seasonal, so grow and process in the season in relatively small quantities only. Use greenhouse/Ginger Island for the candy empire. Bakeries for flavor/fun, and candy funds all. I mean, we definitely want to focus heavily on the candy as much as possible. Candy and chocolate truffle bars. They're both like the most profitable. And then, yeah, maybe you're right. Just like don't go too crazy on the other bakery stuff, but have a little bit here and there. It would be fun to like have like a little like shed that is like our actual bakery. Like we make a shed, color it the right way, and like decorate it just so. That could be fun. Just like, you know, role play as a little like bakery owner. 21 more spots, you believe? I guess that's fine if we sacrifice just a couple more hazelnuts. Oh, I don't have common mushrooms to craft anymore, man. I'm such a dingus. Store these away. Blackberry cobbler. Ooh, I do have some spring seeds here, actually. I've got 14 spring seeds. Okay, you know what? Maybe we grow some more of those, yeah. Just so we can get some leakage going here. And then that's 6 more spots over there, right? Well, unless I want to sacrifice these spots here, which I think I do. Like, these spots are not what we need right now. 07 to the ancient fruits. We definitely do have common mushrooms in other chests, yeah, so I just gotta go get some. I'll hold on to the salal berries and the ancient fruit. We can use seed makers to get those going. But, you know, I mean, we've done ancient fruit and stuff so much in the past. That's what you do in a normal Stardew playthrough. Let's branch out. Let's do some wacky stuff. It is so hot in my room today, man. I'm doing everything in my power. I've got my window open, my fan going. I've got, like, my curtains closed so the sun's not, like, beaming down on me too heavily. And still, I am just sweating up a storm here. I'm sweating freaking bullets. It's crazy. Okay, hold on to some of these ancient fruits and salal berries in case we do want to do seed makers with them. Let's go ahead and grab some more common mushrooms right here. I wonder if there's like coffee cake or anything in this in Stardew Expanded. I was like looking at those coffee beans and thinking along the lines of our bakery. I'm like, you know what, coffee cake? That would slot in just like ever so nicely, wouldn't you think? I'm gonna rehoe these. They had fertilizer on them, and I just want everything to like kind of be in sync. If I'm gonna fertilize all this, then I'll do it eventually, but for right now that's fine. Let's see. Fall seeds. All right, I need to grab stuff out of here as well. Let's do like 2 more lots of fall seeds here. What's the temperature? I will find out. As far as I'm concerned, the temperature is too hot. But in actual numerical value, it's probably going to make me look like a fool. I mean, it's 25 degrees right now. 25 Celsius. Which translates to... What's 25 Celsius in Fahrenheit? 25 C to Fahrenheit. It's 77 degrees Fahrenheit. That doesn't sound that hot, man. I always thought 25 Celsius was like at least like above 80 Fahrenheit. I had my scales all wrong. Literally room temperature. My room's gotta be higher temperature than that. I think. Because that's the temperature outside. It's like stuffier and warmer in here for sure. It definitely feels hotter than 25 Celsius in here. That's too hot indoors. Argon's a delicate flower that wilts in the heat. I am, man. I really am. And I have no shame in it. I like my cold weather. What can I say? Okay, hazelnuts are gonna go over in here. Boom, boom, boom. I didn't make any chocolate truffle bars today. I actually didn't even go collect any truffles today, I don't think, now that I'm realizing it. Let's go see. Oh my gosh! Ooh, I was gonna say, we only had like 3 truffles in the fridge, man. Gotta make up for that. Are the animals sleeping yet? Not yet. We still have time to pet them here. Yippee. TY piggies. Right now they're gonna be going to sleep. Surely. Bring home some milk as well. Might as well bring home the small goat milk. That's not my fridge, dude. Pop these in here. Boom, 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 boom. All right. I mean, honestly, I could move these wild plums and stuff out of here as well. Eventually, we'll probably want to make plum pudding, now that I think about it. If we want to go all in on the... Well, actually, can I make plum pudding right now? I can make plum pudding, dude. Ooh. I'm low on wheat flour. Do I need wheat flour for any of my big ticket items? I don't think so, right? We could go all in on plum pudding right now. Chocolate truffle bar. What am I limited by here? I'm limited by truffles, so that's fine. Just make all those. I can make 6 plum puddings. Limited by the wild plums on that one. Ooh, I am a cook. New achievement. Does that let... Can I buy a chef's hat now? It wouldn't really work with our hair now that I think about it. It would completely ruin Flip's look. Alright, sell and sell. I gotta bring these ore to the mine. Let's go do that. I also want to work on kegs and stuff. We're gonna need kegs. If we want to do mead and stuff as well, we're gonna need a lot of kegs, and we're gonna need a lot of we're gonna need bee houses as well. There's a whole lot of infrastructure we got to work on. I think copper is the thing to focus on smelting right now. Actually, I think iron might be the thing to focus on smelting. Didn't we just use up like all of our iron for explosive ammo? So let's do this. Copper. I should probably make some more furnaces. That way we can work through all that ore a little bit quicker. Although if I'm not going to Skull Cavern every day, then we probably work through the ore fast enough anyway, right? I do have more plums. Yeah, I gotta go over to Grandpa's shed and bring my plums and blackberries over. Let's see. What is my bar situation here? I did go through all my iron bars, so we can't make any kegs just tonight, unfortunately. Oh, heavy furnace soon. Wait, you're so right. If we go mining mastery first, at the very least, we can get heavy furnaces very, very soon here. What should be our first mastery, do you think, though? Is mining a good one? I mean, it would be good for heavy furnaces. They're all good in their own right. Like, we definitely want all of them. We gotta pick one first. Okay, we're bringing all this home. Might as well leave the common mushrooms here. You know what? I'm even going to go ahead and do this. Boom, 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 boom. Usually go farming or combat. Combat's an interesting one to go for first. I feel like that's a less common one first. Trinkets are really cool though, so I can't be mad at you for that one. How many more tappers do I need in my mahogany trees here? We are at a bottleneck of sap, I realized. These are all already tapped here. That one is tapped, but I think the rest of these aren't. So this is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 in a row here, right? Yeah, 9. So I need 17 more tappers. Okay. Let's see what we can make happen with our current copper and wood supplies. We won't be able to make all of those. I can already tell you that, but we can at least make a dent. Boom, boom, boom. Do I want to grow wheat? I can't grow wheat right now because I can't buy wheat. I can't buy wheat seeds because I don't have Pierre's missing stock list or anything like that. But do I want to grow wheat for wheat flour's sake? We've got the mill and everything all ready to go. I've got 31 copper bars and a dream. Let's look at our tapper situation here. I can make, presently, 15 tappers. You know what? Do it. And then we only need to make 2 more after this. That's pretty good. Gonna need more wood in the future, and we're gonna need, obviously, more copper. But both of those are doable. Can at least finish this one bottom row here. There we go, finally. Long overdue on these. Better late than never, as they say. Alright, 2 more of those, and we'll be hunky-dory, man. Get this tree off my property. I need the wood anyway, so. Alright, 11 p.m. I'm gonna go chop the trees over at the bus stop real quick, just because I'm thinking about wood. I'm gonna go do that, and then we'll probably just call it a night there. Easy, man. Well, how you doing, Martin? I feel like I ignore you so much. You've been putting in more hours in? You're trying to save up as much as you can? More power to you, brother. People who've played Stardew Expanded before, does Martin have, like, a good storyline that I'm just missing out on? Or is he... This is gonna sound mean. Is he as boring as he seems? Maybe I just haven't been going out of my way enough to, like, interact with him and learn enough about him, but, like... I don't know, man. Anytime I talk to him, he just says, like, 1 of 3 dialogue lines. I swear. Martin has a storyline with Claire, but it might be off the table now because we're married. It's a worthwhile trade. Did I get this leek that was over here, by the way? I don't remember getting it, man. Does the forage on the farm disappear daily, or does it... Maybe I did grab it. I've still only got 6 leeks. We should be fine on the leeks, though, because I'm growing spring seeds, so we'll definitely get 6 leeks out of that. Boop. All right. Another day, another dollar. Or another galler, or another 98,000 dollars. Holy, the chocolate truffle bars are carrying, man. And we can even make more candy tomorrow, now that I think about it, because we need to get some more sap. So we can catch up on our candy reserves here before I head off to the Egg Festival. And rest assured, we will be going to the Egg Festival today. Plum pudding, only 260. It's the thought that counts. People the world over are gonna know Flip, the candy connoisseur. Just you wait. I've only got enough for 1 birch syrup, man. Let's go claim our sap. How much sap are we getting in a day? That could be good information to know. Ooh, our cauliflowers are ready, which means, dude, this whole freaking area here is going to be primed to plant strawberry seeds. Our cucumbers are ready as well. Oh, baby. The rhubarb is not ready. I think the rhubarb needs like 1 more day. Good day for a harvest day. That's for darn sure. All right, pick up all the cauliflowers. I don't think we were growing cauliflower for any particular reason other than that it's like a good thing to grow. I can like pickle some cauliflower if I want to. Missed a coffee bean. You're so right. Ooh, baby. I feel like cucumbers are going to be easy to miss as well. Because everything's so green, so it's like hard to... Sometimes it's hard to parse which ones have been collected and which ones haven't. But that looks pretty good to me like that. You know what? I'm even going to get rid of these 2 random rice shoots here. Just because, like, I'd rather have this whole thing dedicated to strawberries. Do you remember how much one of these patches holds? Southeast in the rhubarb area. I forgot about this one random one here. Thank you, thank you. Candied cauliflower. That'd probably be good. It honestly doesn't sound too bad. Okay. Hold the cauliflower in there. And the cucumbers. We can make pickled cucumbers, aka pickles. See this top spot that you're talking about? Thank you. Okay. How many spots is this? It's 24 for this iridium sprinkler here. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for this iridium sprinkler. Then you got this one spot here. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 spots. Did I math that out right? 27 spots for all these ones, plus 24 for the other sprinklers. 27 plus 24 is 51. That sounds familiar. That sounds familiar as to when we were like setting all this up in the first place, so I'm going to choose to believe that that's correct. 65. Close enough. Wild honey. If I'm going to be making mead, I might as well start saving my wild honey, I guess. Just hold it in here for right now. These Woodcutter Weekly books, I might as well just read them now, right? I was saving them for once we unlocked Mastery. So now that's like another... I think they're 100 each, or is it 250 each? It's 250 each. Ooh. Lovely. Ancient fiber juice. Disgusting. But worth a little bit for sure. Alright. I do want to see how much this wolf snapper, like aged wolf snapper roe is going to be worth. It's going to be worth something. You know it will. So pop all these in there. Boom, boom. You met someone once that didn't know that pickles were made from cucumber. They thought pickles were like their own thing, like it's a completely different vegetable. Wait, so they thought that like pickles, that you could like buy like pickle seeds and grow them like in a garden? I mean, it's not the most insane thing I've ever heard, honestly. If you've never thought about it before, about like the process of actually making pickles, I could see that. There's probably a decent number of people that don't know that pickles are cucumbers. And I feel like most of those people, if you pointed out that pickles are made from cucumbers, they either like wouldn't believe you at first. They'd think you were like telling them a joke, or they'd feel really silly for not realizing it sooner. Blew your mind when you told them? What the heck? They're the same? That's why they have the same shape. Oh my gosh. All right, 10 a.m. We got to go to town for the festival, but not until 1:50, so I've got time to still do more chores here. Tomorrow, you know what? Let's write down, let's put it in our to-do list here. Auto grabber. I want to buy an auto grabber for the coop situation up here. We are going to be getting a premium coop before too long, and that just comes with an auto grabber, so I'm told. But for this coop, because we're still going to get to keep this coop around, we definitely do want the auto grabber. Because thankfully we're not restricted in that way. Do I have empty kegs? I have one empty keg. I need to work on my keg production cycle. Boom, 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 boom. And I need 5 more eggs, I think, in order to fill us up here. I'm working through these eggs fast, man. I guess it makes sense. I'm producing fewer than 10 eggs per cycle, so we're bound to work through them eventually. Can I forge the summit? Oh, I do need to forge the summit today. Wait, you're right. It's on my to-do list. I should be able to reach the summit. I can go around the town. I don't have to go through the town to reach there, so we should be fine. These guys are eating through their grass so fast too, man. We need to increase production in a lot of different places here. Have a good night there, Savon. Take care. Rest well. Okay. Sell the mayonnaise. I guess mayonnaise isn't something we need to necessarily keep up production on, especially if we're branching out to be more cooking focused. We may want to save our eggs anyway for certain recipes. I don't think any of the recipes that we're primarily focusing on need eggs specifically, but they could, especially if we're going in the baking direction. Okay, 12 p.m. Can I make it to the summit and back for the egg festival in time? Only one way to find out. Hop to it, man. Don't worry about anything else in the interim. I just want to make it to the summit and make it back. I saw those artifact spots. We can come back for them later. Do I have speed grow for the strawberries? I'll check my chest. I don't know if I have any excess speed grow lying around. It's a good thought, though. Get a little extra harvest out of them. Ooh, look at all the thistles. And the Ferngill Primrose. And a leek for George. High quality leek. Only the best on the summit, right? Susan's up there as well. She's going to make a mad dash right after me, I'm sure, to reach the festival here. (1 p.m. We're chill. We're so chill. There we go. We have arrived. Year 2 Egg Festival. New layout, new everything. I can't guarantee my normal egg hunt strategy doesn't work in year 2, and especially not in year 2 Stardew Expanded. It's like a whole map that I'm not familiar with. What I am familiar with, though, little strawberry seed action. 51 strawberry seeds. Holy. Not bad. I mean, it's actually not even that impressive. In spring year 1, a lot of people are getting more than 51 strawberry seeds. But for us, that's all right. Trying to make a backroom deal, huh? I admire your gumption. I'm just trying to be friendly, bro. Buy some for next year. You know what? That's a smart idea. If we buy up to, like, 102... then we have strawberry seeds and we can just start right at the start next year. I always forget to do that, man. I always forget about that. It's great that the kids have so much fun. And it's fun for me, too. I get to watch them all scurry around. You mean you get to watch me absolutely curb stomp them in the egg hunt? Where do you think they get all those eggs anyhow? Marnie'd be taking a big hit if she's been donating them all. Yeah, sometimes, you know, it's good for the community. It's fun. Maybe she gets like a little tax rebate or something for it. I don't know. Don't tell anyone, but I tried something different this year. Duck eggs in the custard. I think duck eggs are supposed to be like creamier or something, so I feel like they'd be good for custard, right? The egg hunt again, hmm? Hope it remains challenging for you year after year, darling. I mean, normally it doesn't because the layout's normally the same, but I'm looking forward to a new one this time. You know what? I kind of miss winter. It's simpler in a way. I feel you. I feel that. I wonder what would happen if my arms and legs if I ate 30 eggs a day. Ask Gaston. But those allergies. Classic Sam, brother. Classic Sam and his allergies. Marnie's already getting a tax rebate if you know. You cut yourself off, small kidney Joe. I don't think you finished that chat message. You should say, if you're gonna say something, then say it. If you're gonna say something, then say it. Be careful if you don't accidentally take if you accidentally take a raven's egg, they hold a grudge against you for the rest of their days. Speaking from experience, Monka. Maybe a little boring, but these festivals are a good chance to connect with your neighbors. I don't find it boring. I find it quite fun. Do I have hens on my farm? I do. I'm sure they lay the most delicious eggs. I'll bring you some fresh-baked cookies with those eggs sometime. I know you like cookies. How did a festival dedicated to eggs come into being in the first place, do you think? We only have theories. Local customs are always strange to unpick. Especially in like a small town like this. Just passed down through the generations in some way. On rainy days, you'll find catfish in these waters. They're a challenging catch, but well worth the effort. Did the Egg Festival... Is the Egg Festival a thing in Harvest Moon? Was this festival inspired by Harvest Moon and that's why it's here? Or is it a Stardew Valley original? I haven't played enough Harvest Moon games, and I don't have enough knowledge about Harvest Moon to know. Not a big fan of eggs, to tell me the truth. That's okay. Glad to see you still showed up to the festival all the same. Got a pet Dusty, of course. Egg Festival is just Easter. But they could have called it Easter. I guess maybe they don't want to have, like, you know, the religious connotations of Easter, because you don't want to, like, imply that, like, if you want to make your own world and your own religions and stuff, then you maybe don't want to... You want to make it your own thing? Might have been the Harvest Festival. No egg hunt, though. Interesting. Yeah, Easter without all the religion. Just about eggs. If Easter was all just about eggs at the end of the day. I never really thought about it that way, because I don't think of Easter as, like, the egg holiday, but I don't know why I don't, because I'm not religious, so... Original Harvest Moon had an egg festival on fall 20th. Now that's bizarre. Egg hunting again this year, eh? What do they do with all those eggs afterward anyway? Cook them up and eat them? Mash them, boil them, stick them in a stew? No, that's potatoes, sorry. I'm determined to give the egg hunt my all. Didn't she beat us last year? I feel like I remember we didn't win and Sophia absolutely, like, trounced us. Or was it Abigail that won? I don't know. You hope all the food you ate doesn't slow you down. Nah, it'll give you energy, I'm sure. If you ate enough to not, like, get bloated or anything, you'll be fine. You can try your best to win this year, as you should every year. You want to live inside a big egg. That's a great sentence. I hope you get to live out that fantasy one day, Vincent. I really do. Everyone's emerging from their winter hibernation. It's good to see all their faces. I guess you don't make it in town that often, so you probably don't get to see all the villagers very often. Do I think you're too old for the egg hunt? Nah. Let that inner child out. If I'm still having fun, why stop? That's what I'm saying. Find fun wherever you can. Hopefully Vincent will be able to find an egg this year. It would be good for him to feel like he's a contender. Did he find 0 eggs last year? The lore? Not a cloud in the sky. The weather today is perfect. Perfect for the egg hunt. Sips juice. Ooh, wait. She grabbed the juice box from the table to the left. Claire, I never even told you. How'd you know? Sips juice? Wait. Chat, if you don't know, there's always juice on the table to the left every time you come to the stream. If you don't have a drink yourself, grab yourself a juice box on the table to the left. Claire knows all about the juice, man. Sip your juice in chat. Pinkies up for the juice. One of us. One of us. You wish you could egg hunt too? What's stopping you, brother? Worried that you'll be no good at it? I mean, if everyone let that stop them in the past, nothing would ever get done. I still need to get my photo taken at the bunny stand. Does your hair look okay? Does mine? Hold on. Bunny time? Bunny flip? Have you ever seen a bunny with hair this poofy? I think not. Line me up. Just so. Come on, man. We can get in there. We can get in there. Line it up. Oh, no, it's not quite there. It's so hard to get this lined up, man. There you go. That's the one. That's as close as it's going to get. The table is actually to her left. It is to her left. Wait, you're so right. The punch isn't as good as last year. It's missing something. Gotta ask Pam about that one. Think I'll win the egg hunt this year? I know I'll win the egg hunt this year. By the power of my tiara. Hens lay the eggs, but the roosters play an important role too. They protect the hens and prevent them from fighting each other. That means happier hens and better eggs. Do hens have a natural proclivity to fight one another? I thought it was usually roosters that were the aggressive ones. This year I sewed little pants and hats for some of the eggs. They look adorable. You know there's fan art somewhere out there of that. That's so cute. Feels great to be outside again after that long, cold winter, doesn't it? So true. Did I get the taste of your carp roe pie? What? It's the egg festival, isn't it? Demetrius, I respect you. I respect this take. Many people would not respect you for this take, that fish eggs count as eggs all the same. I respect it. If you're gonna make a roe pie, though, you gotta do better than carp roe, man. Come on. That's the worst kind of roe. What are you doing? At least spring for something like, it doesn't have to be fancy, but at least like largemouth bass roe. Let's at least get a little prestige on it. Come on now. Eggs are fine, but I advised against eating 30 per day. Do you overhear Alex? Do I think everyone's ready for the egg hunt? I think we've spoken to everybody. Unless, wait, is the wizard around here somewhere? I know normally he's like out of bounds. Like, normally the wizard is, like, somewhere over in this vicinity, right? Hold on, can we screenshot? Magnus, where you hiding, buddy? Dude, he's got to be here somewhere. Where is he? I thought he was normally over by Jojamar, but maybe that's a different festival. Is Magnus, the wizard, hiding out somewhere at the egg festival here? I'm scouring. Is he up here somewhere? I don't see him, man. Not his government name. Magnus Rasmodius, aka Razzie Daddy. Yeah, I don't see him. No, not even any Easter eggs or anything like that. All right, fair enough. No Easter eggs at the egg hunt? Missed opportunity, honestly. Look around Jojamar. That's where I was looking, unless he's well hidden over there. It's egg hunt time. All right. I can't stick to my normal strategy. I don't know where the eggs are going to show up, but I gotta trust my instincts, man. I think I need like 9 eggs to win. Time for the highlight of today's festivities, the annual egg hunt. When I don't have my path to rely on, how well can I do? It's been a long time since my last egg hunt, man. Especially since my last time at a fresh egg hunt that I don't know the locations of. Here we go, here we go. You start down because everyone else is going down at the same time. I thought I was going to be smart, man. Can I grab that through the fence? No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I see one over by the sewers there as well. This bush is getting in the way. I have 3 eggs spotted, ready to go. One over here. One down here. Okay, one over by the sewers. Krobus. That's the Krobus egg. There's one behind this tree over here, intermingled with the pink of the leaves. Not bad, not bad. Is there one over? There's one way over there, but it's too far away. Can I go back here? This, what the heck? There's stuff back here. I don't need to worry about how tidy Emily and Haley's backyard is right now, man. I thought there was like an exit on that side. An exit? Wait. 8, 9. Double-digit eggs. That's got to be good enough, man. There's one way up here as well. Double-digit eggs? I think that was better than I did last year. I think I completely fumbled it in, like, the first year of Stardew Expanded, but I might have actually won this time. Unless Sophia's, like, cracked. Cracked like an egg? The winner of this year's egg hunt is... Drum roll, please. Dude, that was that dramatic pause. I swear he paused for longer than normal that time. He had to let that tension build. Flip. We got it. And that's the straw hat. We did lose last time, because otherwise we wouldn't have gotten the straw hat this time, man. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Even with the backyard fumble in Haley and Emily's backyard. Oh, and we're just plopped right here. Okay. Well, the straw hat, I can tell you already. That's not his look. That ain't it. That ain't it, Chief. Boom. You've never won the Egg Festival? That's alright. Everyone has different strengths. Lunar rules. If you wanted to win the Egg Festival, I believe you could, but maybe it's just not something you care that much about. Alright, thistles. Boom, boom, boom. Sell those real quick. Okay. Do I have speed grow? Do I have speed grow at the ready here? I've got 18 deluxe speed grow and 5 regular speed grow. I do have quality fertilizer. Would that be more worth it to use here because I have enough to do all the strawberries? I would get 1 fewer harvest out of it. Because with speed grow, even just with the regular speed grow, you get 1 extra harvest out of the strawberries, right? What's required to make speed grow? Pine tar and moss. I haven't been using my pine tar, and I haven't been using my moss. So, it makes 5 per. Oh, we can make it happen, man. We can make it happen here. Deluxe speed grow doesn't give you, like, it's not enough to give you 1 extra on top of regular speed grow, right? So we don't need to worry about deluxe speed grow. If I wanted to do deluxe speed grow... just for kicks. Oak resin and bone fragments. That's much more limited because we've been using oak resin for kegs recently. So I think this is fine. So we need to make 51, or I guess 40, 45. Well, we need to make 50 speed grow because it's made in quantities of 5. So you make 25, 50. Easy. And we got pine tar and moss to spare, baby. Look at the recent steal. Wait, what'd you guys steal? You stole a tank full of blue discus? You stole the juice boxes from everyone's in chat? What the heck? Well, thankfully, Claire's not in chat, so you didn't get her juice box. You better give those back, though. I gotta add more stuff to the steal command, man. It is a fun one. It's a fun little mini game to play. Alright, that was 51 speed grow. Perfect. Ooh. There we go. And we got 51 left over for next year. Or for the greenhouse, or whatever we decide to do with it. Add the snowman rare crow. I can't. It would hurt too much. It would hurt too much to see that in chat. The steal command is your favorite. It is a fun one. I like it. All right, Haley's birthday tomorrow, and then the desert festival after that. I think I might... I'll play through tomorrow, and then we'll save the desert festival for next time, I think. Because if I get into the desert festival, I don't know what I'm signing up for with the desert festival, man. It's a big festival in its own right, and I imagine Expanded adds its own little, like, flair to it. At the very least, there's going to be new villagers and stuff to talk to and everything there, and the desert festival... I want more brain power for that, so I think we'll run one more day here, And then we'll probably call it a stream at that. Halfway through spring, baby. Not bad. Oh no, poor Haley. It's a rainy day for her birthday. What's on the agenda today? It's a great question. Your schedule is always busy. It's nice to be organized, though. Otherwise, you'd forget things. She's a spreadsheeter, man. She makes spreadsheets. I mean, I could probably guess based on this. Filled with stuff about screenplays and movie scenes. She is quite well organized. Ooh, thanks for the hardweed, bud. Did I say hardweed? Hardwood. Hardwood. Have a good one there, Jerry. All right. Looks like a busy day on the to-do list here. Jade for staircases. Oh, the hardwood doesn't go there, bro. Jade is in here, though, right? 24 jade. Solid. Pop that away in there. Boom. Jade for staircases. Want to grab an auto grabber from Marnie's. We want to visit the traveling cart for potential red cabbage goodness. And a tool upgrade. Oh, I didn't even claim the steel pan, man, but that's all right because I might as well just bring some gold bars here and go straight for the gold pan. Pepper poppers, that's a good recipe to have. Mega bomb from Kent, also pretty decent to have. Desert festival time. We do have lightning rods ready, so we don't need to worry too much about our crops here. As long as I make sure to stay ahead of those lightning rods. Is the barn ready? I'm gonna guess the barn is probably not ready. Just based on the fact that, we had a festival. It was gonna take 4 days. I think it'll be ready tomorrow. But I'll check. Maybe it's been 4 days and I just haven't even realized it. I am gonna repurpose some of these kegs here. I don't know how many I need, so I'm just gonna take them all. But I would like to bring some kegs so I can get coffee going. I think coffee is priority number 1 with these kegs right now. So I think we go over here and plop these down. That'll get us 6 coffee per day if I keep up with that, which is 2 triple shot per day, which is decent enough for now. I still need to go get that triple shot recipe. I can probably do that today. In fact, start using the to-do list a little more here. Triple shot recipe. I was trying to think of a context where triple short makes sense, but I couldn't think of the joke, man. I'm not talented enough. Pepper poppers has to be spoken in a Kiwi accent. Pepper poppers. That's the best Kiwi accent I can do. That's the best like New Zealand I can do. Pepper poppers. It's not very good, I don't think. It's not that. it's like. It's kind of just like an Australian accent, but I keep my mouth a little bit tighter. That's the way I try to do like a New Zealand accent. Pepper poppers. Triple short is just a belt. +2. The barn is not ready yet. I think it's 1 more day for the barn. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I think I'm going to choose not to make more mayonnaise here. We'll leave the mayonnaise machines around just in case we decide to use them up more in the future. But right now, I'm going to start saving eggs. Just because I feel like I might want to use them for cooking in the future. It sounds more like Pipper when Blade says it. Pipper poppers. I'm going to make some pepper poppers in Stardew Valley. How's that? How's my Blade impersonation? Probably could use some work. I want to see whether you can get perfection in 1 day in Stardew Valley. Is my wolf snapper row ready? Surely not. I think it takes like a few days for it to get ready. Maybe stick to the Canadian accent? Bro, that's just my voice. I mean, I guess it is an accent, but when you say, like, Canadian accent, it makes me think, like, you know, I'm doing an impersonation or something. Okay, that's a good amount of sap. I do have some birch water left over. 50 birch water makes how much candy? It's 4 per candy, right? It's 3 for the birch syrup and then one for the candy itself. Well, 50 doesn't divide by 4, man. How do I have 2 extra birch water compared to what I'm supposed to have? Where did those come from? Did I buy them at the bear or something? I don't think I did. Oh well. We'll just make well, it would be, actually no, this works out just right, I think. 12 and 12. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, boom, sell that. We got plenty of money here. Where did I leave shoe? Where did I leave my shoe? I would guess over here. Somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe it was near one of the other mine carts. Well, while I'm out here, I might as well check this, because I think these spring seeds might be at least close to ready. Nope. Maybe a couple more days on that. Fair play. You struggle to tell the difference between Canadian and American accents? I don't think you're the only one. I mean, when they're subtle enough, they're quite similar, for sure. Bro, where did I leave shoe? Dude, where's my horse? There's only like so many different places I would take him, I would think. Exclamation point horse. Have I caught the legend? Oh, that's a valid point. I don't think I have caught the legend yet, have I? I wouldn't have caught it in the first season, in the first spring for sure. Yeah, no, I haven't caught the legend. We could try that today too. Once I get done with all my other chores, grab me a trap bobber and away we go. That's a good shout. Grab all the trap bobbers here. Grab all my trap bobbers. You forget that I'm Canadian? I could exaggerate my Canadian accent a little bit. How do you feel about this, eh? Oh, I think after I finish my stream here, I'm going to go for some nice poutine, brother. Little poutine, maybe watch some of the Red Green show. Need to go buy myself some duct tape. Finish up the repairs on my car. What's all that about, huh? That hurts your ears. What are you talking about, you hoser? This is my normal voice. I try to dampen it a little bit when I'm watching on stream here, but this is how I normally talk. If you come up to Canada, you're going to be hearing a lot of people like this talking about hockey and lacrosse and all that sort of jazz, you know? Going to Canadian Tire, grabbing some Tim Hortons for breakfast. Absolutely. You know how it is up here. Is that an exaggerated accent or a new accent? I'd say it's a relatively exaggerated accent. I don't know if I've ever met someone that actually talks like this on a consistent basis. I'm actually kind of surprised that I'm able to maintain it for as long as I have been here. Maybe it just comes naturally, man. This is nice. I'm gonna go back to my normal voice because I don't know. When I'm doing that accent, I have to smile while I'm doing it. It's like that's just the natural that's the natural like form of my mouth while I'm doing that accent, as I literally have to smile, which makes me feel happier while I'm doing it. Okay, am I grabbing anything before I go here? I don't think we need anything. I want to find my horse though, brother. Where did I leave my horse? Someone must know. July 1st is Canada Day, yeah. We'll go to the desert, but I might just take the bus, because walking up from the bottom of Cindersap Forest is going to take forever. By the minecart? at the tree farm. There you are. Okay. Just so well hidden behind that minecart there. Not behind the minecart, behind the tree. Thank you. You can tell you're Canadian. The lack of a strong one makes me think more BC, TBH. I feel like it is like the further west you go in Canada, the less pronounced the Canadian accent of the people, just like in general. And then you got Newfoundland, which just has like its own accent entirely that's hard for even Canadians to understand a lot of the time. Anything worth buying here? Chowder for +1 fishing or trout soup for +1 fishing. If we're going after the legend, that could be worthwhile. But I can also just go and visit Willie for a trout soup if I just want to go for +1. Actually, I think I have seafoam pudding at home, don't I? I've got like 1 seafoam pudding set aside, so we should probably go and grab that. But before that, let's mark off something on our to-do list here, shall we? Supplies shop. I would like one of your finest auto grabbers, please, Marnie. Thank you. The chickens will be so happy that they don't have to worry about like waiting for me to come and claim all their eggs before they can start navigating properly. Oh. Well, this is unexpected. I do have mature events turned on. I don't know if this is one of them, but it's definitely, you know, it's got a vibe so far. Viewer discretion may be advised. I don't know. What's up, Sophia? Hi. Hey. You okay? Sophia was crying. I should check on her. It looks like she was going towards the forest here. Or is she going back towards her house? I mean, you would think she would head down this way to go to her house. Maybe she was just taking the scenic route around. Did I see the sprite? I saw the sprite. Oh my gosh. Knock, for sure. Who's there? Oh, Flip? Just want to make sure you're okay, if you need someone to talk to. Now isn't a good time. Please leave. If that's what she wants, man. Wait. Change of heart? Dude, this music is really good. Very soft and just solemn. Why are you here? You're my friend. I want to make sure you're okay. You worried about me? Look. You don't need to worry. This is just, it's hard for her to talk about very clearly. This is just something I live with. It used to be worse before I started taking medication. I'm sorry you have to see me like this. Don't say this. Never say this to someone going through something like this. Yeah, no, I'm here for you if you need anyone. I mean, you could say that. It's still, like, well-intentioned if you say it right, I guess. But it just is not what someone in this situation needs to hear, I don't think. Thanks. Something that helps is spending time with people. Do you watch anime? We could watch Pink Princess Crusaders. Yes, please. Wait, tell me that's a real cutscene. Do I get to actually watch it? Did they make a whole anime for Stardew Expanded? Yeah, let's watch it. Absolutely. That makes me happy. Yay! Get settled on the couch. I'm gonna grab my special stuffed bear in my room. This is sweet. Imagine choosing I'm here for you and then going, I don't like TV. That would be wild. Sophia and I watch Pink Princess Crusaders. She feels better. You gonna be okay? She's just on her phone now. Couldn't find any eggs during the scavenger hunt. I think everyone beat me to it. She's just talking about the egg hunt now? Okay. Glad to see she's feeling better. That was heavy, man. They said so much with so little. Just with, like, the music and just, like, the way she was, like, talking around the subject. That was well done, man. That was well done. I do have that morbid curiosity of knowing, like, how the event would have gone if you used the other, like, insensitive answers. But I don't have it in my heart to do that, man. Magical girl anime. It was made for me. Does it have horse girls in it? Good event, man. Good event. I like Sophia. I can understand. I think she's like a bit of a fan favorite from what I've seen and read and understood about Stardew Expanded, and I can totally understand why. Especially if she loves anime. Girl after my own heart. JK, I'm posturing because I don't actually watch that much anime, but maybe I will watch Uma Musume or something. That was a good event. I really liked that hard event. I think it's like the second instance we've had of custom music in this mod as well, which is always cool to hear. That's why we play with the in-game music, man, for situations like that. I would like a gold pan, please, Clint. There's gold in them there hills, don't you know? Alright, I gotta go to the desert here. If I go to the desert, I can probably grab a coconut as well to bring home to, for Haley's birthday. I guess not to bring home. Haley's not going to be at home. I'm just so used to that situation. But I'll bring it to her home. Red mushroom for Andy. Do I have... What's my friendship like with Andy right now? Pretty high, but it could stand to be higher. So we can run him that red mushroom as well. There's more custom music to come. Dude, that gets me so excited. I feel like custom music... I mean, obviously, it's hard to make your own music. So anytime like a mod does have it in there, it's such a nice surprise. I think this is the only mod I've ever played. I mean, I haven't played a huge collection of mods, obviously, but I believe Stardew Expanded is the first one I've experienced that has custom music like that. All right, quick coconut check, perfect. How many homie statues have been made? By and Furious, I've got some bad news. Wait, did I come here for something? I came for jades and staircases. Well, I can talk to Sandy anyway. Might as well while I'm here. It's always sunny here, even in winter. Actually, it's a little hot for your taste. Your delicate skin burns quickly in the sun. Amen, sister. Come to the valley sometime. It's cool. In both senses of the word. Alright. 24 more staircases for future Skull Cavern dimes. Dude, we're gonna have so many staircases for Skull Cavern. Wait, chat, is Skull Cavern actually easy? Because you can just, like, stockpile so many staircases that it, like, negates all the difficulty of Skull Cavern? And I've just been having a hard... I just struggle with it because I don't have that luxury in Fleeting Farm. Is Skull Cavern actually, like, super easy? You just staircase down to, like, floor 50 and start from there if you want to. What the heck, man? I guess I could technically do that on Fleeting Farm if I, like, committed a whole big section of of crystallariums to jades. And then we got lucky with like a good luck day on Sunday, which isn't impossible. Dude, going from that heavy heart event with Sophia to pickle jar rag, it's a bit of whiplash for sure. A bit of tonal whiplash. PJR though, come on. It's the quintessential PJR. This is putting the pickles in pickle jar rag. Haley, let me help you out with that one. It's Flip, right? How could you mistake me with my hair and my tiara? Say, you're pretty strong, aren't you? Yeah, I'm level 10 farming. Satisfying pickle jar sounds. Hey, you did it. You're stronger than you look. What's that supposed to mean? Maybe I'll just keep this coconut to myself then. Nah. Here you go. You deserve it. It's the best birthday gift ever. I was just in the area, you know. I was just in the area. All right. Triple shot recipe. We're in town. I might as well swing over for that one as well. Auto grabber is done. Andy, how you doing? Not fair to the kids' farm. Are you and the others during their egg hunting spree? Uh-oh. I mean, he's calling it like it is. I probably did have an unfair advantage. I may, you know. Nah, they just gotta try harder. Wait, was that 8 hearts with Haley? I wasn't even paying attention, man. Holy. I didn't realize our friendship was already that high with her. Although I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Grampleton orange chicken. That's not the recipe. That's just the dish of the day, I think. Golden and crispy chicken served with fresh rice? Wait. Orange chicken. That's not like a vegetarian recipe. Can you get the recipe for this? And if so, what is it? Maybe there's like a chicken fish or something like that. Like the big bark burger with the puppy fish. Maybe there's like a chicken fish. There's no recipe for it, so you can only get it from like a shop. Must sell at least 1 chicken. Rainbow chickens. I mean, +3 farming. That's pretty solid, honestly. So I'm gonna buy that. Wait, that's not even the dish of the day, dude. That's just here. Cause like dish of the day it would be the bean hot pot because it's a limited supply. Grampleton orange chicken is just here. Is that just like been here all this time, man? No shot. There must have been something I did that unlocked that I just don't remember right now. It's the glazed butterfish recipe. A very hearty meal. +2 fishing and +2 luck is also pretty good. That does remind me I do need to go... Well, mixed berry pie first. Definitely grab that. That could be good for our bakery prospects. After one of Claire's heart events. Oh, right. We did the date with Claire at the saloon. And is that the dish we picked? Grampleton orange chicken? Is that the dish we picked at our date? So then we like get access to that at the saloon? Or something like that? She's a fan of it. Okay, maybe I'll bring that home for her then. For right now, though, time is wearing on in the day here, and we did want to go try catching the legend, because we don't know if we're going to have any other rainy days here, so we might as well take a crack at it before time gets away from us. Now you want orange chicken. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I'm not really a fan of orange chicken. I like oranges. I like chicken. I don't think they go together. I just don't. Oh, I didn't go. I'm gonna run back. I think it is worth getting the seafoam pudding that I have at home. It's a bit of a trek to get there and back, but I think it's still worth it. I don't think orange and chicken go together. Like, I like, you know, butter chicken and many different varieties of chicken. In fact, most varieties of chicken, I would say, I am partial to. But orange chicken has just never really done it for me. You really like thinking about orange chicken, but honestly, you don't like it that much? That's kind of a funny sentence. You like thinking about orange chicken. I just, like, picture you sitting there just, like, minding your own business, and then your brain's like, well, how about orange chicken? Yeah, I like that, man. I've never tried it, but I like thinking about it. Want some orange chicken, honey? I'm truly thankful. It's not one of her loved gifts, but she did like it. That's solid. It's a good gift. I've ever had the Panda Express orange chicken? No, because I don't think I've ever been to Panda Express. I'm going to go a step further. I don't even know if I've ever seen a Panda Express. Are they in... They're probably in Canada, but just not in the places that I frequent. Trader Joe's, another one of those that I've just never interfaced with. There's a lot of, like, common restaurants, at least common... They're restaurants that are more common in America that I've never interfaced with. You got your Trader Joe's, your Panda Express, your Taco Bell, Carl's Jr., all these sorts of things. Things that I, like, hear about because they're popularly spoken of around the internet, but I've simply never been. I have never had Taco Bell, no. I imagine there is one within driving distance of me, but it's not, like, close enough for me to make the trip. There are other similar restaurants. I've got Taco Time relatively nearby. I've had Taco Time plenty before, and I quite like it. Let me see. If I go to my map here. Taco Bell. There is a Taco Bell. The closest Taco Bell to me is roughly a 30-minute drive. Is it worth it, chat? I'd have to drive 30 minutes there and 30 minutes back. It's like an hour trip for Taco Bell. Is that worth it? Very worth it. I think it's probably one of those things where I'll just be, like, out on a vacation or a road trip or something at some point, and the opportunity will present itself, and I'll try it for the first time then. But I don't think it's something I'm gonna go out of my way for. Oh, legend has arrived. Also, I hope I didn't dox myself too much by talking about Taco Bell there. Quick, look up every Taco Bell in Alberta and search within a 30-minute radius of them. We'll find them eventually. Bro, that was the easiest legend of my life. Compared to the Wolfram Alpha fish, what the heck was that, man? He was asleep at the wheel. I was like, I've caught catfish that took longer than that. That was insane. Oh, well, it's done. Love that. There's Mountain Dew, but apparently a different formulation. Mountain Dew and Taco Bell do go hand in hand, from what I've heard. I was catching the legend, believe it or not. I know it kind of looked like I was just catching a normal largemouth bass, but here we are. Any other legends in spring? We've already caught the wolf snapper. That was the only other spring legendary fish that I know of, unless there's even more that have been added in Stardew Expanded. Alright, we don't have a fish pond for him just yet. We'll probably set one up eventually, though. Chubs can go in there. That can all go in there. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Let's go ahead and move the auto grabber now as well. Get that set up over yonder way. Unpopular opinion, Baja Blast is overrated AF. You learned while stocking it at work yesterday, it's lime something flavor, but you feel like it tastes like floor cleaner. I've never tried it. Is Baja Blast like a Taco Bell exclusive? I always hear about it in the context of Taco Bell. Oh, I forgot you can't open like an auto grabber unless it already has something in it, right? Well, I'll just hold on to all these eggs and stuff, and we'll put them in the auto grabber tomorrow, I guess. That'll be fine. I've never tried it. I probably like it. Because my brain is just, like, hardwired to like any pop. Basically, I feel like I've scarcely met a soda, a pop, or anything like that that I don't jive with. If you're telling me Baja Blast, lime flavor, I mean, that sounds pretty great to me. Get some coffee on the go here. I might as well keep these coffee beans on me for right now, since I'm probably going to be making coffee quite a bit in the future here. We got the triple shot recipe. Trade jade for staircases. Let's mark that as done, because I did set it on repeat. I want to see if it actually, like, repeats. I assume it will, but... Wolf isn't a spring legend. It's all seasons but winter, and there's no new legends accessible for quite a while. Thank you, Mary Pro. Appreciate you. Very interesting. I'm always here for more legendary fish. You know me. Testing the waters for Master Angler Stardew Expanded Edition eventually. / HJ. Is that still in use? Do people still use / HJ? / half joking, I think is what it means. I honestly don't know. What the heck, man? What did I click? Get me out of here. Bro. How do I... Wait, I can't exit. I'm pressing escape, but it doesn't let me escape. Chat? Chat, help. Save and close. Did I break it? I pressed, like, 2 hotkeys at the same time or something. Flash warning? To do. Save and close. Save and close. Oh. Help? Help me? I turned off the rain sounds? Why does it sound like I'm in a cave? What's going on? Help me! Help me! It's this bug? Wait, is this bad? You're just stuck forever? There's gotta be a way out of this. There has to be. What happened, man? What did I press? I don't even know what I clicked. Alt F4? I'd have to reset the day. I did so much today, man. I did so much. You can escape out of this menu. All right, Luna rules. Do you have guidance on how to do so? Escape? I press escape and this is what happens. There are a couple smappy commands that can get you out of it. I have smappy command. I have like debug commands enabled. What debug command can I put in that will do this? Well, we're gonna fix this, chat. I refuse. I refuse to reset my progress today. I didn't do anything wrong. I just like fat fingered a button somewhere. We're gonna solve this. Let's figure it out. Wiki page, debug. Get ready, chat. We're going deep. Debug console commands. Console commands. How to enter I can enter them in the smappy window. We gotta find one that like closes all menus or something. What if I do like Control F menu? Log context. Item query. Wait. Item query opens a shop menu with all the items matching an item query and all items are free. If I open another menu, will that negate the menus or will I just be 3 menus deep in my trap? You have to reset the day. I refuse. Item query. Debug IQ all items. Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? Okay. I've got a lot of yellow text in my in my Smappy console, man. All right. Debug IQ. Is it all items, like all underscore items? All caps, all underscore items. All underscore items. Sent the debug command to the game, but there was no output. Saved. I did. It worked, chat. We did it. Never let anyone tell you that you can or can't do something. Oh, baby. We actually broke the system. We just had to force our own menu through the other menus. Brute force right on through it. Actually, though, that debug command, you know, that might come in handy. Wait a second. I can just do that? We can just pop in here, buy a diamond, stone, a ruby. Dude, they're all free. Wait, chat. Perfection would be so easy. We could just do this. All this time, I could just buy a mystic stone? A snowy stone? That's not even a snowy stone. What are you talking about? That's obviously a red stone. I see no snow on it whatsoever. Trimmed lucky purple shorts, diamonds, prismatic shards, baby. I'm rich. I was gonna actually just pick up like a stack of them or something here and then just trash them, but then I remembered that I have the copper trash can, so I'd actually like get value out of that. Dynamic reflections, keyboard shortcut, disable it. Mod options, dynamic reflections, settings shortcut R. How do I disable this? Is that what you're telling me, to disable that? So that way it'll stop that from happening? Setting shortcut key. What if I just set it to something that I'm never going to press? Put this on this button. Nope. That one, it doesn't recognize that one. I use the pause button for other things. Like I use it, it's like a hotkey I use for OBS. Hit the cancel button? That's what I tried. Oh, no, I didn't. I guess I just pressed OK last time. All right, so none. Perfect. Save and close. There we go. Everyone thought I was soft-locked. I was going to have to reset the day. You guys give up too easily. What the heck, man? At the first sign of adversity, you're like, oh no, I have to reset the day and try it again. No, man. Dig a little deeper. You have it in you to beat the odds. You just got to get a little creative sometimes. Who said that, by the way, about the debug commands? Who said that? I gotta go. Everyone's, you can reset the day. You have to reset the day. So much pessimism in chat. Exclamation point optimism. Who said the debug command, man? I can't find it anymore. Ducks said the debug command. I believe you. You're having that issue before and you realized dynamic reflection setting was up behind the other menu. Yeah, there were like two menus like interlaced on top of one another. We managed to force it through though. If you don't have that is the thing. I think you have to have like debug commands enabled in the first place, which you might not depending on how your Smappy is set up. In which case, 07, best of luck to you. Either way, I'm locking in the day before anything else happens. Not bad. 30 grand for the day. One step closer to a gold clock. There you go. If you want to know, if you ever run into that situation yourself, that particular niche situation, the command I used was debug IQ all items. Debug space IQ space all underscore items. And all items is in all caps. You didn't see if I caught the legend? I did. It was like in the blink of an eye, but I did catch it. All right. Well, that's enough excitement for one day. Chat? I think we're going to call it there. Excuse me, I'm trying to do an outro here, you stinking motorcycle. I don't know if you heard that or not. Go look at the barn. All right, we'll look at the barn. We'll look at the barn, but I'm not going to play through this day. Oh my gosh, look at all the battery packs. Holy. That was you? Raccoon on a motorcycle? Now I've seen everything. This is the biggest barn I've ever seen in my life. What the heck, man? Oh my gosh, free auto petter, free auto grabber, free heater. It's already full of hay and everything with the it's so big. It's so big. I love it, man. We got a candy day, we got the desert festival. We'll deal with all of that next time. Can we test the farm thing? What does the Mystic Stone do? Can you place it? You know what? We're not going to play through this day anyway. I've never tried to place one of these stones. I know you can, like, get them from, like, CJB Cheats menu and stuff, but I just gotta get a Mystic Stone. Nah, I just have a Mystic Stone now. It's just here now. You can't place it. Break apart to obtain stone ore and geodes. Can I sell it? You can sell it. It probably sells for nothing if I had to guess, but anyway. It trashes for nothing, so there you go. Imagine if he corrupted his save doing that. Stardew's very, very stable, and it's got backup saves built in and everything, so it would be alright. I digress. Chat, thank you for joining me for this leg of Stardew Expanded. Hope you had a fun time today. I will be back live again tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to play tomorrow, to be honest with you. I know I want to stream tomorrow. I just don't know what I want to stream, but I'll figure something out. Whether it's more Stardew, whether it's more, I don't know, go play some Mario Kart, go do something else. We'll see. Until next time, though, I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, chat. Be good to one another. Be good to yourselves. And I'll see you on the flip side. Pun very much intended. That's all from me, though. This is Argon Matrix, signing on out. Thank you and have a good one, friends. Bye-bye!